'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty. 'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. twisting tunes and everything you ooze. The tempo of your beat, your bleeding melody. No one can control that old time rock and roll. No ruling gravity. And hey, can I follow you back to your room, watching you bloom in the light of the moon? Can I follow you back to your arms, wash it all off in the river of your heart? There's a million different songs that I learned to sing, watching you bloom in the light of the moon. Your loneliness will
Hello.
never be lost on
Hello.
me.
Hello.
How are you doing, Steph?
Don't be a stranger.
I am doing okay. I will definitely won't be available on the 24th.
Wait, I gotta write
and
this shit down then. Of April?
Yes.
No, Steph, 24th, okay.
I may or may not be available next week.
The 10th?
Yeah.
When will you know? Do you know when you'll know?
When do you need me to know by?
I usually make the schedules like Saturday evening, so the 5th, I guess.
Okay, I will try and tell you by then.
Yeah, like every Saturday I
I have
publish it
presentations.
for Sunday, the Saturday of the upcoming week.
I have presentations on the 11th and the 25th, and the one on the 25th I'm nervous about, so I know that the 24th I will not be good. The one on the 11th I've done a lot of times before. It's just been a while, so I'm not sure how nervous I'll be. But I'll try and take a look at it
It's on
this weekend and see.
ovoid neurons, of course, right?
That's the only thing I talk about. It's literally the only thing I talk about or want to talk about.
Yes. Well, you might have to put it aside for today because we have a
What?
bunch of other topics we might want to talk about.
I thought we were gonna just do the ovoid neuron game the whole night.
No, there's no game. It just came out. It came out like last month. They didn't have like a game about it.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's all. Seriously, if the game is not about ovoid neurons, I'm leaving.
It's not. You when you were a kid, you hung out with old people and you played cribbage, right?
Sure, that's a good way to sum up my childhood.
Is that what you? Because is it?
No,
No.
but I played cribbage.
Okay. Yeah. Then yes. What I said is true, even though you're denying it. Then what?
I
So
mean,
here's
like,
the thing. The game we're playing today is about cribbage. It's can you see the screen?
Oh, it's about cribbage?
Maybe it is. I don't know anything about cribbage. I know it's a card game. So
Okay.
can you see the screen?
I see the screen.
And the game
Sorry,
is
I
called.
got distracted by the old.
The
Oh,
game
it's
is called
Cribbish.
Cribbish. So maybe it's kind of
Okay.
like cribbage, but not exactly. And
None of the players were green with pointy ears, and there was no
I think
mine cart full
you're
of
just-
gold.
using rose-colored glasses, and your nostalgia is fogging up your memory here.
Okay. Alright.
Here's the thing. So I'm like, okay, I got my list of games. Like I have, a 10,000 games I have to play, right? And I'm like,
Sure.
okay, so let me. First one's easy. First criteria is easy. 90% of these Steph doesn't want to play. So just like don't put those on Thursday. Put them on other days. Then I have my list of games for Steph. And then I get this one, like, and it's cribbage. And I'm like, oh yeah, Steph plays cribbage. She told me once offhand, as a remark, once she played cribbage. I said,
Yeah.
so surely she'll love a game about cribbage, right? So I put it
That
on the
does sound-
Thursday thing.
Like the typical, yeah. Okay.
Then, like yesterday or the day before, I'm like,
Okay.
I do my stream, and then at the end of the stream, I'm like, okay, thanks everyone, see you next week, and also, next we're gonna be playing cribbage. And then Jubilee's like, oh, I play
Oh,
cribbage.
I love cribbage.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm like, oh shit,
Okay.
did I mix up the story? Is it Jubilee that plays cribbage? And then I'm gonna play cribbage with Steph, and she's gonna be like, what the fuck is cribbage? I don't know anything about cribbage. Like,
Gotcha.
and I was panicking, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then we're both here. Neither of us know anything about cribbage, and we're struggling through the game. But no, I got the story right. You do play cribbage. You did.
I mean, I don't know if you got the story right.
I got
but
the
do
story
know
100% right.
Okay, fantastic.
So that's how relieved I am to hear that yes, you do play cribbage. You did
Like
play cribbage?
competitively.
Yeah, professionally.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the game is about
Only with
Cribbish.
old people.
This is a big assumption here, right? Because it's called Cribbish,
Right.
and it has a bunch of cards on the script, like as part
Right,
of the
but it
logo.
might mean EbTV cribs.
Yeah, it could be anything. I don't know what it means.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Could be anything.
I got a whole bunch of TikToks I think that I need to get through. Did you hear? They're doing it again. TikTok is being banned this weekend or something like that.
Again?
Yeah, because like
I
it was
thought we
supposed
were
to.
over the.
Was it January
big
1st or
ban.
something? I don't remember when it was.
Yeah.
And then Trump signed an executive order that extends the deadline by 75 days or something like that. And
Something like
apparently
that,
this
yeah.
weekend is 75 days. So and
Oh, no.
they still haven't found anyone to buy it. So then, like,
Yikes.
so now like it's on TikTok again. Although it's less panicky. I think people. I don't know if this is strategic, but people are like tired of the story, so they're not,
Right. They're like, whatever.
complaining about it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it really will get banned now.
My goodness.
Who knows? Because nobody cares anymore.
Maybe there will just be a tariff to use it.
Yeah. 10% for every country, and then there's a formula where you take the surplus import minus the exports, and you divide by 2 or something like that.
Something, yeah.
Okay. This one is labeled feels old. I don't remember what it is, which I guess talks about my cognitive decline and oldness a bit. But the only note I wrote on this TikTok that says like share with Steph
This feels old.
That's what I wrote. Yeah, so let's see what this is.
All right, good. Good.
Oops. I gotta saw a captcha, hang on. It's like 2 objects of same shape. The 4s, I guess. Oh, what's this man's name? Wait, did
Bob
we?
Barker.
Okay. What used to be here?
A phone booth.
So I guess the idea is like most people
It
won't
still
get
is
this.
a phone booth, but yeah.
What is this device you
Oh,
used to
you
get?
measure your shoe size.
What restaurant used to be in this building? It was Pizza Hut, I think. Which fast food chain used to have this distinctive look?
I don't know, Wendy's?
Yeah, my guess is Wendy. What movie is this from? I don't know. I don't think I've seen this one.
Oh, this is from
Let's
like
dance. You can do a little two-step.
Both because of the follow and
I'll
because
go anywhere
it's going
that
too
you
fast for us, I
step
guess.
to, 'cause I'm following you.
Ultimate Zon, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry, what did you say for the movie, Steph?
Is it like Matilda?
Yeah, okay, I haven't seen
think
it, so
it's-
I can't confirm or deny.
I think I'm too old even for that.
Okay, what story used to be? I think I heard you whisper, or I mean, you didn't whisper, but it was like overcrowded by the
Yeah,
satellite.
Blockbuster.
But yeah,
100%. Blockbuster was when you rented a video, which used to be a thing, which is hilarious.
It's where you rented DVDs, or if you're even older than that, it's where you rented VHSs.
VHS, man!
Where would you find one of these?
On an airplane.
That's an airplane? Does it say satellite
It's
here?
an airplane phone.
I thought it was a car
Yeah.
phone, maybe. You know, like the
No,
briefcase
it's an airplane
size cell
phone.
phones.
That's in the like tray, the back of the seat.
All right. Maybe I won't pause. What movie scene is this from?
I do not know.
Is it
Do you?
Titanic? Maybe? No, I don't know. Well, where would you find one of these crazy doodads?
I saw somebody roll down their window recently, and I was just like, "Oh man,
What
that's so
cartoon
cool."
skin crap is this from? I don't know.
Yeah,
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Why is this TV set to channel 3?
I mean, why wouldn't it be set to Channel 3?
Channel 3 is where...
Oh, because you could try and get like you could see Skinamax
No,
sometimes.
well,
after
maybe.
dark.
I never did the Skinamaxing, so I don't know what channel that was on. But lots of video game consoles and VCRs were set to channel 3, I think.
Oh, right.
So if you wanted to
UF
Do something, you would do it
Yeah.
on... No, I mean, like, UHF is a like wireless broadcast technology, I think. I'm not sure
Okay.
about that, but I'm saying like there's a physical plug that you put into, when you like it's HDMI port equivalent, right? You plug your VCR
Yeah.
into the TV, but it would only go on channel 3 for whatever reason. Like, you have to set your TV to channel 3 to see what happens on whatever the device is emitting onto that port.
Also, like if you turned on the television after like 1 p.m. or 1 a.m., like all the channels looked like this if they didn't have the little stripey thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
They didn't broadcast. Like they would go off the air.
I've
You know
never
that
seen
phrase, off
that.
the air?
I've seen this. I've
You
seen
know,
like if you go on channels where nobody's broadcasting, yeah, you get this. But but there was.
you don't know the
I've,
stripey thing?
oh, I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're. Okay. Yeah, but it doesn't
Okay.
look like this. That's like the color test or something like that, right? Like it
No,
shows
it
like a
doesn't look
red,
like
a
this. I'm
yellow.
saying if you didn't have this,
Okay, I see what
you
you're
would just
saying
have
now.
snow.
Yeah. This snow
I'm
is,
gonna
I
put it in
think,
the.
when there is no signal being broadcast, then your TV interprets like the random electromagnetic waves all around you as this. I think. I don't know the
Yeah,
technology that well.
fair.
But the striping that you're talking about is the studio or the channel is literally broadcasting that image like
Yes,
as a
right.
test for color correction or something like that on your TV or something. I don't know. It's just a
Yeah.
placeholder, really. That's the real reason because they don't have any shows scheduled there. So they just say like, just broadcast something. We don't care what. So they broadcast the test image.
And once there was cable, if you tried to get a channel that you didn't have, HBO, Cinemax, that sort of thing, you could sometimes see little bits of it in the snow.
Yeah, because it's like encrypted or something like that, right? So they're saying the signal, but then it's garbled, and then you have
Right.
to like pay or buy a device or something to degarble it. But if you were a
Degarble it,
kid,
but you
you were
could
like you'd squint and
sometimes
you're like, yeah,
you could see like ladies' bits.
yeah.
Especially
Because
because
for
some of
whatever
the
reason,
channels, like Cinemax, were famous for Friday night. They did Cinemax After Dark, and it would be softcore porn. And so you knew when it was, and you could like turn on your TV at that point, and see squinty lady bits.
yep.
That's what we had for porn in
Yeah.
those days. If you weren't getting off to the Sears catalog.
What's this? I think Steph might not know this one. It's niche.
It looks like a security light. Or like
I'm
the light
confident.
that turns on in a car?
I'm confident it's an N64 cartridge with the label
Oh,
removed.
sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's an odd angle for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the angle. This to me is the normal angle for it. This is like just to make sure that I have the same thing. Here, right? This is what an N64 cartridge looks like with the label still on it. This Mario one here. Oops.
Yes, and if you'd shown me it like straight on like that,
Well, I mean, this is almost straight on.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
No, I
slightly
hear.
different.
It's just I was picturing. I wonder if I can. Um,
Oh,
because
Steph
of the
sent
way
me
it
the
looked.
test image. Let me see if I can open it on stream, maybe. How do I open link? Wow, it's very tiny for some reason on the browser.
Is it?
But on Discord, it's fine. But yeah, it looks basically like this. Just, I mean, and nowadays you're probably watching this on your, like your 30-inch monitor, right? If you're watching this stream at home. But like, back then TVs were like 8 inches or something like that. So this is what it would look like. This is two sides, right? What you're seeing right now, this image. We would all be on our couch, leaning forward, squinting, watching this sort of image here.
Oh, I tried to send you a picture of the security motion light sensor that I was seeing in my mind, but because it's white against a white background, it doesn't like the picture doesn't look like
Yeah,
anything.
it's fine.
That's hilarious.
All right.
Anyway, it was giving off a white odd vibe to me. So,
What is this?
hang on, I lost the page. That's the ashtray in your car, dude. In your car door handle.
What
Not even
song
in the
is this
console.
music video for?
So this is like the Backstreet Boys or something, but they are older, or younger even than I am.
Yeah, I don't know. Like as Backstreet Boy, NSYNC, something like that. I don't know what song.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I was New Kids on the Block.
What would this be attached to?
Beanie Baby.
You're more specific than me. I was like just some teddy bear thing. Muggytron says, "Hey, hi Nebu, hi Steph. What is this person doing?"
It's actually their cassette tape has come unwound, and they need to use a pen, specifically a Bic pen that had the hexagonal
or octagonal, whatever.
shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could also use a pencil because they also had an octagonal shape to wind it back in.
Yeah, this is not a normal occurrence, by the way. Like usually your type doesn't come unwound. It's like if you fuck around with it, then it might come unwound. Like you pull the little ribbon out. But if you handle it properly, you would never have to do this. But
right,
you know,
this
we're
is
kids,
like
so you fuck around and then we'd have to
but
do
when you put it
sometimes.
into a tape player, so often it would get messed up in the Walkman.
I found
often when you were trying to start and stop it at the
it,
same time because you were trying to record something off the radio.
okay.
And then it would come unwound, and you'd pull it out, and like all the tape would be unspooled, and you have to respool it.
I haven't used Walkman that much or tape recorders that much, but I've never had the machine unwind it. It was always from me, like being a kid, being like, you know, I'm gonna pull on the tape and then pull it all out, and it'll be funny.
Oh, somebody was fancy and had a fancy Walkman that didn't eat cassette tapes. Probably didn't even have a ghetto blaster, which is a literal term we used.
What is this man's name?
Am I supposed to know? Is it Pete Sampras? Who is that?
I think this is the MySpace guy. Is it Tom? Maybe. Like when you sign up for MySpace.
Oh, Tom from MySpace.
By
he
default,
would be your friend.
Yeah, like as soon as you create a new account, you're already his friend.
Oh.
So he's everybody's friend, and I think his name was Tom. I don't remember for sure though.
Yeah, Tom from MySpace. Yeah. Yeah, so a bunch of 16-year-olds were friends with this 30-year-old guy.
Whose bedroom is this?
I don't know.
Me neither. Could be. Well, I was gonna say Rugrats, but I guess they're too young for Rugrats. I mean, the characters in Rugrats are too young for this bedroom. What went inside this?
A cassette tape?
Yeah, I think this is a VHS
tape
box, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Try to get a sense of size.
What is this an ad for?
Oh man, this is two phone companies?
Not quite, but yeah.
Oh man. Oh god. One of them was all stuffy.
Yeah, this guy.
The other one was young and hip and cool.
This guy. Well, yeah, I guess I don't have to explain that. You can probably infer for yourself from the image.
It's John Hodges
this
and
guy
Justin.
The commercial would start with this guy saying, "I'm a PC."
Yes. A PC and Mac, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
And this is an advertisement for Mac because they want to show you Macs are cool and then PCs are for lame people.
Yeah.
And I remember actually, even back then, I was reading an editorial or something like that, like, you know, and they were saying like this ad kind of maybe backfired or had
interesting
because he was a genuinely nice guy and this guy was being a jerk to him, Mac, you know, and he's like he's a low, you know, he's not like, I don't know. He's
evil,
maybe like
or
90th percentile intelligent, like 90 IQ. You know, like maybe just a little below average, but he's not like really really dumb. He just you know, he's trying his best, and he's a nice guy. And then this guy's like, you know, being all snobby and it's like, what a jerk, you know. And so yeah, but I mean, I don't know how widespread that opinion was. Right, that was like that one op-ed author's opinion, I guess. And who knows what the statistics show? Yeah.
There was a lot of those commercials, so...
What went inside these?
I guess they're polling. That's where you'd keep your floppy disks.
Yeah. Specifically 3.5s, right? Or is it 2?
Yes.
Because there was also, was it 5 1/4 or something like that? Which would not fit in these.
And we're also too floppy.
And there was even bigger, but
because
that's
floppy disks
predates
were not
me.
floppy.
Like the 5 1/4s are the oldest I've dealt with, but I've seen pictures of like, is it 8 or 9 inches? I don't remember.
Yeah. Like those ones were actually floppy, whereas the floppy disks that go inside here were not floppy.
What was supposed to happen at midnight?
Oh, the end of the world.
Yeah.
Y2K.
Y2K bug, exactly.
We're going to lose all our money. We need to buy gold.
Some CEO was like, I'm going to fly in a plane on purpose on midnight just to prove to you that everything is gonna be okay. Like, because people were like, "Oh, the computer's gonna go crazy," and then the plane's just
Yeah.
gonna crash into the ground or something like that.
Yeah, but then that guy died.
Yeah, so he was wrong. So, what's the name of this toy?
That's a koosh.
Yeah, I didn't remember the name. I played with it, but I could not remember what it was called.
Koosh.
Actually, I bought a bundle which was this toy plus a book, which was like, like 101 things you can do with it. And it's like balance it on your head, and like all you read it, it's like, what is this bullshit? But as a kid, I guess this is novelty, right? You're like, oh yeah, look, I have 101 things I can do with this fucking thing. Like,
Drop it.
yeah.
That's amazing. Aww.
What is this?
Is it for a heating pad?
Yeah, I'm not sure,
blanket?
but
Electric blanket?
this thing at the, can you see my mouse cursor?
Yeah.
This looks like a phone jack to me. So
It
I'm wondering,
does.
is this like a
What is it?
pager but not wireless? If so, that predates me.
Wow.
But I'm not sure.
That's amazing. Right.
Like a non-wireless
I thought
pager
it,
is
like,
the craziest thing.
plugged into a like a heating blanket or something.
Right. Which it could. I mean, like, because some technologies adapt like existing plugs for other purposes, right? So maybe this is a phone plug, but it goes into your blanket, and this is how you control the heating or whatever. RJ45 is the name of that plug standard. What did these store?
Digital film.
Did you say digital film?
I did. What is it actually called?
Well, digital means
Kodak
like
film.
like electronic, right? Like,
I know, but wasn't
the
it called
reverse of
digital
this.
film?
No, digital film is when
What
they
was it
stopped using
called?
film. I think it was just called film. I mean, like
Okay, just film.
camera film. I mean, if you want to be, because
Sure.
you could confuse film with like movie or something like that. But they, like digital didn't exist yet, so you wouldn't have to specify digital film because you didn't need to distinguish between those
I
two.
feel like we called it something specific. But yeah, anyway. You would get your film and you'd have to just choose between 400 and 100.
You're talking about ISO or something like that? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. That's just what film came in.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
technically
I
there
think
was
that's
also,
like yeah, it's like it's a bunch of numbers, and I think it's called ISO 400 ISO film or something like that, and it's like how quickly it absorbs the brightness or something like that.
Yeah, but nobody knew the difference at the time.
Yeah, well,
That's just what
professional
film
camera
was sold
people,
in.
photographers would, I guess.
Right. You know what else I did with one of those things that you store film in?
What?
When I went to outdoor camp as a fifth grader, we all did this project where you would create a survival kit that you could keep in one of those canisters, and it had a fish hook. Yeah, it had a fish hook and some fishing line.
You can't store anything in
some
that.
matches, a bouillon cube. The matches were covered with like, I think you coated them in plastic in clear nail polish to make them waterproof and also more likely to light. You also put in like a bit of a mirror so that you could flash SOS to the rescuers who were going to come get you. And probably some other things. All like maybe like a little tweezer to get out like a tick or something. Yeah, a little survival kit that you could keep in a handy film canister.
Figure says the Steph.
I don't know what program that is.
Does Steph know about my exam? Maybe she'd be interested in it, or is it today not a good day? Like now is not a good time because we're doing the TikTok stuff. But after TikTok, you can judge how our conversation is going and then see if it's a good time. Is this Emule or it's some sort of MP3 sharing thing? I think you see they're downloading MP3s illegally.
Oh, like Napster or something?
Yeah, but I can't see like the icon of the app or to tell exactly which program it is. But this looks like MP3 sharing.
It does look a little bit like Napster now that you say that.
What was this used for?
Oh, wow. the there was a I don't think this is it, but do you remember the toy that was literally just wound up paper on a stick
Nope.
and you would like
Oh, you.
shoot it out?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I mean, they still have that,
That,
right?
like,
Like if you go to
for
like
some reason that was a
stadiums or something like
toy.
that, or like at concerts, and
I-
you
What
like,
would you even call that?
I don't know. So I don't know what to type because I don't know what it's called into the search. This is a ribbon for a pop cap gun, right? Like you have a little toy gun, and it has a hammer that
Oh,
strikes
yes,
these
that's what
dots,
it
and it
is.
makes like a bang sound. Because I don't know, maybe this is like literally gunpowder, but just like such a small amount that it won't hurt anything. But it was something that when you struck it, made a
That's
pop.
exactly what that was. Yes, and it made that noise. Yeah. Amazon calls it a paper laser flicker toy.
I don't know that if Amazon calls it or like the one Chinese reseller on Amazon calls it that.
Paper roll rod, rolling paper stick kid, magic paper.
What is this card for?
That's we've already seen Blockbuster.
Yeah, but I guess they wanted to double up. This is a Blockbuster membership
You had
card.
to carry this around in your wallet, dude. They would not
Well,
lend you a movie without this.
yeah, because they need to know who they're lending the movie to, so that when if you don't give it
Yeah.
back, they can charge right at the counter or whatever, right?
And who to punish if you weren't kind and rewind.
Did they actually? I don't know that anyone ever cared or checked that. What would you typically store in one of these?
How big is that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what this. I can make random guesses, but I don't know what this is for sure.
VHS tapes?
Yeah, that's my guess too.
Index
This
cards?
looks like something you put underneath a TV, and so I say
Yeah.
I guess the most convenient thing you would store that has this aspect ratio would be VHS tapes.
Yeah.
When says, "I know this card. I remember this very well." What game is this from?
Oregon Trail.
Yeah,
Carol Ann has died
I only
of
played this like in my
dysentery.
adulthood because this was a very American thing. I
Oh.
think Oregon Trail. They
I
didn't have
played
that in
it.
Canada.
Okay, here's the thing. I played it paper and pencil
Oh my god!
for a
What?
year. And then we got the game.
What is this man's name?
Ernest?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know his last name. Does he even have a last name, or is he's just mononymous?
Ernest goes to camp. I think it's
Yeah,
mononymous.
his last name is not Goes to Camp.
It's probably not.
Is that it? That's it. All right. This one is
We
labeled.
only had to do half of them correct
This
to be
one-
ancient.
So we're well beyond half, I think. This one, the label I put is "Guess which one is me." So I don't remember what it is. So let's see what it is.
Guess which one is you?
Let me tell you why I'm here.
Well, okay, that's my job. So, why are you here today?
I'm glad you asked.
Well, you're welcome.
We haven't come out during the day.
Well, you're out during the daytime right now.
I'm
yeah.
inside.
Sure.
We've long been afraid of it, and we've been told legends as to why we shouldn't come out during the day.
And may I inquire as to what those legends are?
The legend is that our skin is so thin that the sun would burn us.
Oh,
That's one of the legends.
I see.
One.
One.
Number two,
Number two.
they say that if we go out into the sun, that we'll turn ugly.
May I ask you a question?
Yes.
Underground, what would your attractiveness level be?
I'm an underground 10, above ground 8.
Okay, well, what would you call me?
I can't.
No, I got a thick skin, so you're worried about a thin skin. I got a real
But I
thick
mean,
skin.
okay, can
What
I
am
get-
I? Come on.
I don't know if
What
I can.
am I?
I don't know if I can use the scale because you look very gross to me.
Oh, okay.
You're dry.
Right. And you're a 10. Well, you got a very nice shade of blue. All right, so you're worried that you're going to turn ugly. What does that mean? Sort of look like me?
Yes.
So you're worried you're going to turn into somebody that looks like me or really anyone in the crew. Probably somebody else
specifically
in the
you.
crew. Specifically me.
Like the way it was described to me by the elders. Like you fit that description. Even the brooch.
Everyone keeps saying that, and I don't think it's a brooch, right?
I don't know.
Oh, that's why
Let me
I
tell
say
you
the
what.
video.
Well, okay, that's
'Cause of the
my
brooch
job.
brooch
So,
thing.
why are you here today?
Right.
I'm glad you asked.
This one,
I like her on the improv show that I watch.
I don't
Make some
recognize her.
noise.
Okay.
Her name is Vic Michaels.
That makes sense because one of the hashtags here is Vic Michaels.
Oh, nice.
Or Michael is. Boogie John says, what would you say your primary thing you see in your For You page is? The things I'm interested in, I guess. Which is so I like this comedy stuff. I like these math stuff. You can see a little bit of here, right? Some prime numbers are something. We don't know what the rest of that says. Means, cats, yep. This one I didn't even label, so I don't know what this is going to be.
Could be anything.
It could be anything.
I had the best hot dog of my life. You'll never guess where. Seattle, Washington. Anybody?
Oh no!
Anybody heard of it? It's a big city. I went to a baseball game out there. I left the stadium. There's a hot dog stand right outside. So I walk up. I said, I would like a hot dog. And the guy goes, what do you want on it? And I was just I wasn't ready to answer that. So I was, do it. I told the guy to do it. And he looked like he'd been ready for somebody to say that. He goes, my friend, I got you. And I watch him. He takes the hot dog bun. This guy starts putting cream cheese on the bun. I was like, you're crazy. Why do you have that back there? That's not even a hot dog ingredient. He goes, my friend, trust me. And then he starts putting browned onions on top of that hot dog. I go, there's no way this is good. It was the best hot dog I've ever had. I've thought about it. I've told a lot of people about this hot dog. I've evangelized this place all over North America. If I find out you're going to Seattle, I'll send you the coordinates of this hot dog stand. That's the impact it's had on me. Anyway, the whole reason I bring that up is because a few months ago, this is 2 years later, I'm back in Seattle. I went to another baseball game. I didn't care about the game. I left in the second inning. I'm trying to find that hot dog stand, right? And it's in the same spot. And I walk up, I promise y'all, same dude from 2 years ago. I'll never forget his eyes. And I look right at him, and I go, hey, dude, you're not gonna remember me. Well, it is a big day for me. I've been thinking about you for 2 years, dude. You changed my life in 2021. You won't remember this. I came in, I think I was in a mood. Maybe you were in a mood. I don't know. I said, do it. You did it. You put cream cheese on a hot dog. I've never seen that before in my life. Could you do that for me again? He looks at me all weird. He goes, my friend, are you talking about the Seattle dog? And he points at the menu above his head. I didn't see the menu 2 years ago. There's one item on the menu of this hot dog stand. It's the Seattle dog, a hot dog with, you guessed it, cream cheese and grilled onions. It's the only thing this guy makes. He makes one item all day, every day. I've talked about it for 2 years like he invented it for me. It's the signature hot dog of the city. I've recommended it to people from Seattle. Do you know how stupid that makes me look? To recommend the signature dish in that city? That's like if I went to Philadelphia and I was like, yo, dude, I found this spot today. Y'all should check it. This dude put cheese on a steak sandwich. I know it sounds crazy. Just tell him I sent you. He'll do it. He'll hook it up. Shouldn't be having a hot dog. I had the best hot dog of my life.
Okay. This next one.
I think the guy would still remember him because he would be like, that's the only one we've sold this year.
Sold out. No, there was two. There was me also, right? So it could be either of us. Who knows?
But you didn't go to that one. You somehow went to the one
at the airport,
like,
just outside the airport.
You were like, I know what's going to be delicious. An airport hot dog with cream cheese on it.
Did I tell? But I don't know if I told you this, sir. I went. Well, I told you that I went to Montreal, I guess, like Christmas last year, right? Christmas 2024.
Yeah.
And so I took a flight, and you got to stop in Detroit, like Seattle, Detroit, and Montreal, basically. So I'm in Detroit, and I'm walking around the airport, and I'm like, airport food, right? Like not airplane food, which is different. I'm talking about airport food, like, airport food. It's always so overpriced, right? They jack up the price because you can't leave. So I go to, like, they have I look at the price of Potbelly. You know, it's a sandwich shop. It's kind of like Subway's, kind of.
Sure.
The price in the Detroit airport, the super overpriced, is cheaper than
Yeah.
the Potbellies in Seattle, like the normal Seattle.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? This is what it costs to
Right.
destroy the airport. What? Like,
Yeah.
I should
Sounds
just fly
accurate.
to Detroit every day for lunch, and I'll be saving money.
Yeah.
Like,
You'd finally be saving money.
gosh, Seattle's expensive, is what I'm saying. Apparently this is footage of my old place in Canada. Let me click this.
Oh. Yes, that seems right.
What about this part? He's like, do you mind? I'm using the bathroom here. And then,
Oh. Oh my god.
what the heck? I like the one earlier where, when he was dancing with the woman. I guess he was in the zoo or something like that. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that's a stress behavior though, so that one freaks me out.
Funky just says, how do y'all feel about raccoons? I mean, if you saw one in public, I don't mind them.
What if you were visiting someone's house
Yeah.
and
Continue the hypothetical. Because somehow there's a raccoon involved in the story, I'm guessing, right? So we're visiting someone's house, yes, and then I don't know if Steph suddenly died out or something. Oh, she's just stifling her
out in the
laughter.
kitchen? just hanging out in the kitchen.
Steph, you're going
It's a
hysterical.
raccoon.
What are you saying? We don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. Steph is saying, what if you went to someone's house, a friend's house, you went to their house, and then you went to the kitchen, and then there was a raccoon
Right.
there? I think that's what she's...
Right, and then you come back and you're like, there's a raccoon in the kitchen, and the person was like, yeah.
First of all, that's not how it happened, okay? That's not what happened. She's recounting a story from our past. Steph's and my past. Steph was visiting my house. I'm the friend in this case. Steph came over to my house, and I forget what we were doing. But I went into the kitchen. Me, the owner of the house, I went to the kitchen, and there was a raccoon there. And I was like, oh. So then I go back to like wherever we were hanging out, the living room or something like that. I went back to Steph. I was like, Steph, like, I think there's a raccoon in the kitchen. No, I'm telling you because I don't know what to do about it, right? So this is answering fucking short question. Like I don't know if it's Alexa time here or something like that, but like, I'm scared, but it's muted, right? Like I'm not like, oh, I'm
Right.
screaming, I'm gonna
It's
run. No, it's
muted.
like I see this, and I'm like, raccoon. I don't know if he has rabies. He might bite me. This could be bad. So I'm gonna go consult other adults in my vicinity to try to strategize a plan for how to deal with this. So I turn around, I leave the kitchen, I walk out of the kitchen because I don't want to startle her. It's like I just leave, go back to where
Right.
Steph is. I was like, hey Steph, I think there's a raccoon in the kitchen. And I forget what you said, but it's kind of like it's one of those like you want to see type of thing. Like the exact words don't
Yeah.
matter. But so then we go back to the kitchen, and there's the raccoon still there, and he's just staring at us.
hanging out.
Yeah, and I'm like, so I'm like, what do we do? Do I get like a broom or something like that and prod it out? But he sort of like I get maybe when he saw that.
At that point, realized he wasn't welcome.
Yeah, well, I mean, because when I came in, we probably looked at each other in the stunned sort of like,
Yeah,
what do
probably
we
made some
like?
eye
Both of us
contact.
are thinking like, what do I do now? Right? He's thinking that. I'm also thinking that. But then I leave. So he's I guess he's like, oh yeah, cool. I'm going to keep eating whatever I find this garbage then or whatever, right? Because the other guy left. But then I come back with reinforcement from his perspective, right?
Right.
So he's like, okay, I'm out. He grabs what he can and just walks out. Like,
Man, both you and the raccoon were very casual about the whole thing.
well, I mean, you don't want to. It's Canada, right? It's neither of us have guns, so you don't want to. Just it's fine. Just watch. Leave it. It's Canada.
Right. So you know. Oh, Jesus.
This one is labeled bored at work. So let's see what this is. And this will be the last one, and then I'll have a game. Oh, this guy.
At work a lot.
Oh yeah, I like this guy. Very
Work is where I
surreal,
spend so much of my life,
nihilistic
and
comedian.
I'm bored. Is that gonna be my life? Are those the words that are gonna define my life? Bored at work?
Yeah, these one-on-ones are really just about job performance. So maybe don't say all that fucking bullshit about being bored at work to me. I am your boss. You know, if you're having these little bitch thoughts, maybe a therapist should be something you explore. Okay, let's take a look at the AP files now. Are you having any trouble with the new system?
I understand, sweetie. Work can be tough. Maybe it's time to start looking for a different job.
But I've felt like this at every job I've ever had. It just sort of feels like I got off my intended life path a long time ago.
Oh, because of the baby thing? Who told you about that?
Who told him about what?
Steven's disturbed because of the baby incident.
How did you find out about that?
Wait, what baby incident?
Oh, shoot. You weren't talking about the swap?
The swap?
Yeah, right after you were born. A nurse at the hospital switched you with another baby. We didn't find out about it until you were, what, 4th grade?
Yeah. I mean, all babies do kind of look the same.
Why didn't you swap me back?
Paperwork would have been a nightmare.
I mean, you know your dad's not good with paperwork, and we didn't really think it was a big deal.
Wait, but why did the nurse swap us? What was her reason?
Oh.
You know, I don't know. We never asked.
But if you feel you're not on your intended life path, it's because technically you're not.
Who's ready for dinner?
Hi, is this Elizabeth Griffin, whose son was born at St. Joseph's Hospital?
Speaking.
Yes, I was wondering, I'm writing an article about neonatal care, and I was
Is
actually...
this about the baby swap?
Yes. Would you be open to speaking to me about the incident?
Of course. Let me give you my address.
Yeah, so thank you for taking the time to talk to me today. I just hope this isn't too traumatic of an experience for you to have to relive.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was just wondering how you and your husband feel knowing that you had your biological son swapped with another baby.
Oh, we don't have a strong feeling about that.
Oh, okay. Did you ever consider swapping the children back after you found out?
Oh, we knew.
I'm sorry?
Oh, we saw the nurse swap the babies.
Why didn't you stop her?
Honestly, the first baby was a bit of a dud. You could tell in the eyes, he wasn't going to do much with his life. Not like my Jeremy. Do you know how rare it is for someone to be successful when they have such a lucrative trust fund to fall back on? You know who it would be helpful for you to talk to is the nurse that swapped the babies. I just worry that my answers are not going to be very helpful to you because I don't really care. Here's the address.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I swapped a ton of babies that summer. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, why did you do that?
Why'd I do that? Not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was just wondering because it really altered the trajectory of my life. And so I was hoping that maybe if I heard your reason, it would help me find meaning in my life.
Yeah. I wish I had a good reason to give you. The hospital's just kind of like a dull place to be. And I guess I did it so I wouldn't be bored at work. That's just how life is sometimes. You do stuff so you're not bored. Well, I hope this brought you closure.
Hey, are you paying attention?
Yeah, no, I'm listening.
All right, I'm gonna go over this again because clearly you weren't. These are very big accounts for us. So you need to go over every detail and double check them all. Now this is where you need to pay attention. These clients have the same last name. So if you get it all mixed up, we're fucked. It's like down the road, if we get audited, all right, the whole company's taken in the ass. Do you understand?
Yes, I know what I have to do.
What the fuck are you doing? I literally just told you not to mix up the clients and immediately you swap them? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was trying to understand life.
Trying to understand, like, why do you always gotta go on with this batshit crazy stuff, okay? This is why nobody fucking likes you. You're a twerp. You're a whack job. You're touched in the head. You have shit for brains. Dude, I wanna fire you so badly, but we both know your uncle sells me Adderall, and that's getting harder to find, okay? Probably because of fucking dorks like you. Just keep moving.
Honestly, I'm just kind of bored at.
I'm glad he found closure.
Did he?
I mean, he must have found his purpose.
All right. I guess that's the last TikTok, but I do want to do this one thing, which is, you know how New York Times has all these games?
Yes.
So now Bloomberg is like, I need to get in on that, right?
Oh, okay.
Pointed. News quiz for risk takers.
The news quiz for risk takers.
Start.
Isn't reading the news enough of a risk?
Well, Bloomberg is a financial thing, so it's going to be, the mechanics are wagering and leveraging and things like that, right? Which are things that you do when you trade financial assets, I guess.
All right.
So you have $100 as your budget. How much are you going to wager on each of these topics?
Good Lord. I will let you make all these decisions. I am not a risk taker.
Okay. Well, I don't know any about European politics, so that's going to 0. Math, let's get that up there. Real estate, probably not. Sports, nope. Terrace, dating? Maybe not dating. I mean, so what do you think? Does this reflect our knowledge? Maybe just diversify a little bit. Tech.
Sure.
Math. Actually, you know what? I don't know that much about disasters either. So how about like this? Here's politics. I'm relying on you. I'm not putting. Normally I would put this at 0, but I'm putting it at like 1 or I guess 10 points because I have you here. All right, let's go. And then we can double or triple our score if we're very confident.
Okay.
What name did President Trump give to April 2nd, the day he announced his new tariffs?
Liberation Day.
Are you super confident?
I'm pretty confident.
Actually, what did I put? I put most of the points into tech and games, right? So I might want to save my 2x and 3x multiplier because you only get to use it once. I'm going to use like 2x on tech and 3x on gaming. Or math, sorry, math is what it's called.
Okay. I'm going to say I am 99% confident.
Liberation Day, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Oh, and this is the answer.
There he is, liberating.
Yeah, 95% people got it right. Yeah, I know. French far-right leader Marine Le Pen was convicted of détournement de fonds publics. What is the most common English translation of this crime?
I mean, I think embezzlement?
Yeah, I would say embezzlement. Détournement is like turning the wrong way of public funds, which to me sounds like a description of embezzlement. Yeah. We only wagered 5 points on that one, though. 79% people got that right. Home circuit, double dash, and tour are three suffixes in the popular entertainment series. A recent announcement said World will soon be added to the list. What company made the announcement? Okay, I know this one. I'm pretty sure I know this one. Do you know this? It's a little with tech.
Three suffixes?
Yeah, it's called, the category is tech, but this is really about video games. Which I guess kind of gives away the answer now that I think about it. This is, so Nintendo did this. It's what's it called? Mario Kart Home Circuit, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Kart Tour are three games.
I wouldn't use the word suffixes.
And then they just announced Mario Kart World. So let's use our 2x multiplier.
I don't enjoy the word suffixes.
And then we'll bet on Nintendo. 66% people got right. Oh, this thing. This is the, yeah. The White House released a formula depicted here to explain how to decide on its new tariff amounts. What two-word term did it use to describe the numerator? This isn't a math question, though. This is definitely a politics question, right? Like, because it's like, if you knew nothing about U.S. politics but knew everything there is to know about math, you wouldn't know the answer to this.
Right.
Like, what did they call it, right? Like, not as what is this called in math? I'm thinking it's either your Trump discount or exemption rate, but I don't know which.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I like read any Substacks about that.
I have read an article about this, which is why I recognized the formula right away. But I don't remember what like the White House called it, you know, like the denominator. Oh wait, no, they call it numerator. I misread. Numerator.
Oh.
So that's trade deficit. Right? This is XI is how much money is coming in, or imports are coming in, MI is how much imports are going out, or something like that. Or vice versa, I don't remember. So that's trade deficit, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna do the 3x, I'm gonna gamble it, okay?
You're gonna gamble it? Okay.
I'm like 70% sure that it's trade deficit.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go, nice.
I'm glad it wasn't the Trump discount.
Yeah. 7.7 magnitude earthquake rocked Southeast Asia, killing thousands. The epicenter was just miles from which major city is second largest in its country?
Do I remember what Thailand city we are talking about?
Wait, did you say Thailand?
Yeah.
I thought it was Malaysia.
It was in Myanmar and Thailand, right?
Could be. I was gonna say Malaysia, but now you're making me doubt myself.
It was in Thailand and Myanmar, but I don't know if I know which city.
Well, which of these cities are in Thailand or Myanmar? Or is it all of them? I don't think it's Bangkok, because I feel like I would have recognized that name if I saw it.
Right. I don't know, honestly. What does it say? The second largest in its country?
Yeah.
I think Yangon is the airport that they flew the relief into, but I don't know if that's where it hit.
Okay.
What do you want to guess?
I was leaning towards guessing Kuala Lumpur. So what do we do?
Isn't Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia though?
Wouldn't I think it was in Malaysia?
Yeah, but I don't think it was.
Okay. So what should we pick? Yangon, Mandalay?
I'm gonna say Mandalay because I think Yangon is the airport that it was
All right.
flown in.
Should we do a half because to reduce the losses,
Yeah.
or we just take it?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. It was Mandalay. We should have just taken it.
Ah, nice.
44% people got this right. Online mortgage provider Rocket is acquiring which company for this much? 9.4 billion. Given the name of the target, you may think it makes barrels, but it's actually a home loan service. I have no idea. I didn't hear anything about this.
Coopers make barrels, right?
Coopers? Yeah, Cobblers make shoes or something like that. Fletchers make arrows.
Yeah.
I don't know what Thatchers. Maybe a roof thing. I don't know. So should we guess Cooper?
The Thatcher is, yeah, roofing. I'm gonna guess Cooper just based on the strength of the clue.
Okay, we were right.
9.4 billion. Wow.
60% of people got right. A major U.S. sports organization is reviewing plans to launch men's and women's pro leagues in which sport that's expected to debut in the Olympics in 2028. I did not know about this. It's not breaking because they already did debut that one. Like breakdancing.
Yeah, I agree with you that breakdancing would be bad. I have a hard time thinking of Americans playing cricket. I mean, Americans play disc golf, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards disc golf. We don't have any more hedges or anything like that, so it's just guessing at this point.
Yeah.
Disc golf?
Sure. I don't know.
No, flag football.
Flag football.
49% got right. Demand for Dubai chocolates is skyrocketing in the US and UK, causing the price of what ingredient, a Turkish export, to spike. Despite popular perception, the ingredient is not actually a nut, but a seed. I mean, cacao is what you use to make chocolate, right? But
It is, but is that a thing in Dubai chocolate?
and do people perceive?
I mean, I think it's green, isn't it?
Check our congratulations
I'm
getting
almost
first.
positive it has, because it's green, that it would have pistachios in it.
I don't know what Dubai chocolate is. So
I'm pretty sure it's green.
should we go with pistachios?
Yeah.
Yep, you were right.
Okay.
I think it shows a picture because I don't know what. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
See, it's green on the inside.
And look, it even has a little piece of
the picture in my
gold
brain
on
is
it.
much greener. Yeah.
Because, rich people or something.
I
Dubai chocolate
used
field.
to know a lady who. What did you say?
I was reading the text, but so you finish your
I used to
first.
know this lady who would brag about going to Dubai and how awesome she was and all of that.
So that's why you know
That's
this.
where my yes.
Dubai chocolate filled with kataifa, a phyllo dough pastry, and a pistachio and tahini paste has been surging in popularity since it made the rounds on TikTok. Many chocolatiers are capping sales to accommodate demand. Just wait until Dubai cronuts become a thing, then the internet will really lose their mind. I don't know what cronuts are either.
It's a combination of a croissant and a donut.
Which country, an enclave within a larger country, received the largest new tariff rate from the White House at 50%? I have no idea.
I'm gonna guess. I mean, is it Taiwan?
Taiwan. I was thinking about Taiwan because Taiwan and China has this enclave within a larger country type of relationship, right?
Yeah,
But like,
and I think it would be weird to give a really high tariff to Lesotho.
Well, I don't think the Trump administration is very principled on how they assign the tariffs. Famously, recently, they assigned a tariff to I don't know if it's a country, but it has a population of 0. So, and they set a tariff rate on it. So they're just it's you know what I mean, like it's not clear that it was a principled and reasoned decision that they made. I think it's more like they had a list of names and they had to put some number down, right? Like,
right, but isn't Lesotho just like this random little tiny?
Does it have a population higher than 0? Probably it exports to the U.S. or imports to the U.S. more than the place I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Meaning, any tariff you put on it it's going to have a higher impact than the tariff they did. I can't remember what is it Huntsman's Island or something like that? Here it is.
I mean, Lesotho is 100% this tiny little country within South Africa.
Is Lesotho an island? I don't know. Steph,
no, it's this tiny little
okay, so you're saying
I don't even know what you call it. City-state.
So you're saying it fits the part of
It
where it
perfectly
says
fits the
it's enclave
description,
within a
yeah.
larger country.
It's 100%.
This is what I was like, Trump slapped tariff on remote island with no humans but thriving penguin population.
Why?
Because
then we should totally guess Lesotho.
That's what I'm saying. Like he just, I think, like, I'm guessing it wasn't even him. It was he delegated the job to somebody, right? And then maybe ChatGPT for all we fucking know, right? And ChatGPT is like, yeah, you should totally put a tariff on this. Is it an island? I don't know what this is. An island, I guess.
It's like this
Population
tiny
0.
part of Australia near Antarctica. Okay, great. And we should totally guess Lesotho.
Okay. It is Lesotho.
That's the dumbest thing. Oh my
That's the thing. It
God.
doesn't make sense. Like he wanted to put a tariff on maybe every country in the world or something like that. I don't know. And,
Sure.
and so now like these things with population 0 have a tariff on them.
I mean, I can't imagine. But it's a very poor area. I can't imagine they do a lot of trading with us, but
The population 0, there's 0 trading. There's a population of 0.
Yeah, it's a good point. Good point.
Dating. Test redeemed hydrate. Let's hydrate. Dating app Tinder launched a feature in which users try to win a date with an AI chatbot. What's the name of the feature? Intentionally or otherwise, it contains a reference to a best-selling book about pickup artists. Chucker says, those penguins have been ripping us off. Time to tariff them.
Thank goodness. Is the game isn't that a seduction book?
Yeah, so my eyes also went to that one. I don't know the answer to this one, but I'm also like best-selling book about pickup artists, the game.
Yeah.
Should we go to that one?
Sure. I don't have a better guess.
That was correct.
Okay.
So yeah, 162, that's really good, I think.
What'd you say?
We got 162. That's really good. We basically, we didn't lose. We lost the third minimum you could lose, right? The minimum you could lose is 0. The second minimum you could lose is 2.5 if we use the half to hedge it.
Gotcha.
But we lost -5. That's pretty good.
Are we risk takers?
I guess so.
Excellent.
The whole concept of are you a risk taker is I don't even know if it's coherent in a way, like the way that people think about financial investing, for example. Right? Because like a common perception is I don't invest in the stock market because it's risky. So like meaning like instead I'm just gonna keep all my money in a bank account, I guess. But that is like a guaranteed loss, like in terms of inflation, all that. So, do you take the thing that has like, the median expected outcome is like 7% gain, or you take the thing and you call that risky, but then you call the thing where guaranteed like -3% or whatever inflation is non-risky, even though like you always lose rather than have a chance of winning. So I mean, it's just a rant to say the whole this concept of are you a risk taker or not is not super coherent.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's move on to the game, I guess. So today we're playing Cribbish.
You sound disappointed.
How do you play Cribbish? It's a card game. What else should we know about it?
You count, like you play your hand and so like you're trying to get the best hand, but you also play points with your cards before you count the points in your hands. So
the goal is highest points wins.
Yes, you're trying to get 129 points actually before your opponent does.
So
first
to 129
certain
wins.
combinations of cards are worth more points, and you will count your hand at some point. But so what you do is you in two-person cribbage, you each get 6 cards. You take your 6 cards, you get rid of 2 of them, and you put them in the crib. The crib goes to each time to whoever dealt. So they put 2 cards in there and you put 2 cards in there, and they will count that towards their hand. They don't know what your 2 cards are, but they know what they put in. And then you draw a card. That card gets added to your hand, their hand, and the crib. Like anyone can use that card. You then play alternately the cards in your hand with the cards in their hand. So like you put down a card and you say 10, they put down a 5 and they say 15 for 2, and then you put down another 5 and you say a pair, 20, a pair for another 2, and you're counting those as points. And you do that whole thing, and then you each count the cards in your hand, including the bonus card, and then you count the person who dealt counts the cards in their crib.
You super lost me.
The next person deals.
But okay, we'll try to figure it out, I guess.
My name is Jinx, and I'm here to help you learn to play Cribbish.
Okay, thank goodness, because I only got as far as we draw 6 cards and then there's 2 cards in the crib or something like that.
Also,
Yeah.
if you don't already know how to play Cribbage, I will fill you in on everything you need to know in order to be a Cribbish master. Let's deal out a hand and get started. Just as in Cribbage, you start with 6 cards dealt to you. We call this the main hand. These are the crib cards that you will be adding 2 of your cards to. Together, they will make up the crib hand.
This is literally what Steph just told us.
This is the starter card that will be revealed once counting starts and will be included in both the main hand and the crib hand.
This part I didn't understand, but probably Steph said something about this, even though I didn't understand it.
What's this counting thing, you ask?
Yeah, what's this
Well,
counting thing?
Once you've sent cards to the crib, we count both the main hand and the crib hand, looking for patterns of cards that we call sets. Here, let me show you. First, we look for sets of 2 or more cards that add up to 15. You get 2 points for each of these sets that we find. In this hand, we have 3 15s. The 9 of clubs and 6 of spades, the 9 of clubs and 6 of hearts, and the 8 of spades and the 7 of spades.
What's Jack? Is it like 10 or 11 or what?
10.
10? Okay.
Next, we look for pairs, 2 cards of the same rank. You get 2 points for each of these sets that we find. In this hand, there's only a single pair, the 6 of spades and the 6 of hearts.
What do you get for the other thing? Was it 2 points also? The 15s?
2 points for 15, yeah.
Next, we look for runs, 3 or more cards all in a row. You get 1 point for each card in the run. In this hand, we have 2 4-card runs. 9 of clubs, 8 of spades, 7 of spades, 6 of spades. Into 9 of clubs, 8 of spades, 7 of spades, 6 of hearts.
Are you good at cribbage? Like, could you win fairly often?
Sure.
Okay, so you might be carrying us for this game.
Next, we look for flushes, 4 or more cards of the same suit. You get 1 point for each card in the flush. In this hand, we do not have any flushes. The 8 of spades, 7 of spades, 6 of spades is close, but we need 4 for a flush. Next, we look for knobs, a jack that matches the suit of the starter card. We won't know if our jack of diamonds gets 1 point for knobs or not until the starter is turned over. One final scoring item to know about is nibs. If, when we turn over the starter card, it is a jack, 2 points is granted for nibs.
If it's a jack, you get 2 points, or if it matches this jack?
If it's a jack, you get 2 points.
But everybody gets that then, right? Or
nope, just for the dealer.
Oh, okay.
If you ever want to review this information, you can use this button right here. Hover over it and get a quick info tooltip, or click on it to go to the scoring details page. Go ahead, give it a try. I'll wait for you to get back.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back to playing this hand. Select the jack of diamonds and the 6 of hearts, and then hit the 2 crib button.
Why though? If we do this,
It's not the best way to do it. Yeah.
We would lose our pair, right? And like.
Yep. And we want the pair because double runs are worth a lot, but they're just having you do it.
Next, we turn the starter over. Okay, the starter card was not a jack, so we do not get anything for nibs. Now let's count all the 15s. Next, we would count pairs, but we don't have
Yeah,
them,
because you
so let's
fucked
move
it
on
up.
to runs. Now we would count flushes, but we only have 3 spades. Counting knobs would be next, but we have no jacks, so we are done with the main hand. Next, the crib hand. Looks like you've got this counting thing down, so we'll count the crib all in one go.
Wait, what was a 2 in the jack for?
So what it did is it did. Wow,
Okay,
that was fast.
We don't have enough points to complete this round yet, so we'll play another hand.
Yeah, it's like, you got it now, and then play this fucking animation.
Yeah.
What?
What it did is 15-2. So the 3, the 2, and the jack add up to 15.
Okay.
So you say 15-2, and you get 2 points for that. And then there was a pair for 4. I can't remember, and I think it gave you knobs because your jack matched the card that was turned over. I think they were both diamonds.
Wait, so we play
so
one at a
you-
time? Like, I was a dealer that turn, so I played my 6 cards plus the 2 from the other guy, and then my 2 into the crib? So the other guy doesn't get
No.
anything from the crib?
He doesn't get the crib until he deals.
Which is going to be a
So
new set of cards,
you
right?
get 6 cards. You get 6 cards. You put 2 into the crib, and he puts 2 into the crib of
But
his 6
I don't know what
cards.
2 he put.
Right. But you know they come from him,
Yeah.
and then you turn a card over. They skipped over the part where you play your cards, and maybe they're not gonna. Maybe because this is Cribbish, maybe they're not gonna do that. I don't know.
But what I mean is, like, so we totaled a whole bunch of points, and then they went to me, I guess. I got those points. But
Yeah.
normally, so 0 points go to that guy so far, because then it'll be his turn, and then he deals, and does the same thing I just did, or what?
So normally when you do it, what you do is like you got 6 cards, you put 2 into the crib.
Yeah.
Then you do a thing where you play the cards, and they skipped over that.
Okay.
And then he counts his hand because you dealt. So he counts his hand first, and he shows you what he's counting.
Oh, so
You
he
can
gets
actually
some
like
number of
kind of
points.
steal
Okay.
a point if he gets it wrong. But like he'll say 15-2, 15-4, and a pair for 6. And then he'll count out his little 6 points on the cribbage board. And then you'll do yours, and you'll be like 15-2, 15-4, a run of 4 is 8. You'll count out your little 8 points. Then you'll do your crib, and it was 15-2, a pair for 4, and knobs for 5, and you'd count out that.
But only
And
I
then
get that.
He will deal.
He doesn't get
And only you
anything
get
for the
that.
crib. Okay.
It's your crib, and then when it's his turn, it will be his crib, and you don't get those points.
Okay,
You just get what's in your hand.
I have the impression from the way this Cribbish is going right now is that this is a solitaire game. I feel like there isn't an opponent.
Yeah,
and so
it
that's why
seems
they're
like
doing it
this is a
differently.
bit of a solitaire game. Yeah.
Chucker says the best way to learn is to play with open hands for a few rounds. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That's how a lot of games you would like if you want to teach someone how to play Magic the Gathering or poker or whatever, you would do that.
This shows how many hands you have remaining, and when it gets to 0, you lose. so plan your strategy accordingly. This shows how many draws you have remaining. Every card you draw counts against this. Let's practice drawing cards. Select one or more cards and hit the draw button.
Select 2 cards to crib or up to 6 cards to draw again. Wait, what? She told me to select some number of cards and then draw? Which is different from what this text is saying.
This is not a normal.
Okay,
feature.
well I want to keep these guys for a pair, I guess. So maybe draw this?
Sure.
Excellent. If you want to see what cards are still left in the deck pile, just click on the draw pile. Go ahead, give it a go.
This is also not allowed.
You can't just look at the deck to see. Well, I mean,
No.
because you could infer what the other player's hand was if you did this. But there is no other player in this version in Cribbish.
Excellent. I'll let you finish the rest of this round on your own, and I'll join back up with you in a minute.
Okay.
So you can try counting this. If you you have to get rid of 2 of them.
So
do they go to your
here's
crib
a 15.
or his?
There's only one crib, I think. So here's a king 5-15, jack 5-15. Oh, and oh, but I have to get rid of 2. Shit. Like I said, there's so many 15s here. With the 2, the 3s, the 5s, and the 10s. I have like a million 15s.
So what you have to do is figure out what's your
the optimal
best option.
Yeah.
If you have to do something like this, it's never a bad option to throw a 5 to your own crib, because there's a lot of 10s in the deck.
That's so smart. What the heck?
Draw card or the other person. So you can throw that one. And you probably don't want to break up your pair or your 15s, so you'll probably throw yourself one of those face cards.
It's like this.
There you go. Yeah. It's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, but then I severely restricted the number of points I get here.
But there's no other better way to do it.
Well, what if, okay, let's say hypothetically if I did this, right? How many points would I get?
Sure.
So you have, you only have 2, right? For this 15 and then the jack 15.
Yep.
Whereas if I had done this, I would have this 15, this, well, it's still 2, but then, oh wait, sorry, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking this.
Right, so now you have 15-2, 15-4, and a pair of 6, plus you've thrown yourself 15 guaranteed, so you definitely have 8 points. So this is worth the most. Yeah. This set will come up a lot, so. God, it just counts them instantly. You don't get any chance to learn it. What the?
Learning is for losers. I'm here to win.
Like,
now it's payday.
You don't even get a chance to see your crib.
Leftover hands and draws, as well as a performance bonus for the overachievers among us. Now collect your earnings.
Okay.
I feel like that crib would have been good to look at because you had an ace and a 9
and
a king and
a 5 and a 6. Yeah.
Each level consists of 2 normal challenge rounds, a brute challenge round, and an elite challenge round. The brute and elite rounds come with additional challenges you must overcome in order to advance to the next round.
What the heck? Steph, you didn't tell me about the brute and elite rounds.
Yeah, that's not. This is Cribbish.
You can hover over the challenge dots to see a tooltip on what's coming up so you can prepare. Next up, visiting the store.
We're going to score 30 points.
Store?
So we did 20 points. Here's 30 points. And then here, 4 points, but 3s cannot be used to make 15s. Here, 50 points, but all diamonds are dealt face down. Okay. You didn't tell me about these rules, Steph.
These are not normal.
Here's where the game gets interesting. In the store, you can buy new cards with bonus enhancements, relics, potions, and perks that alter either the scoring or the rules of the game. While in the store, you can also visit the cardsmith, where you can manipulate your deck to give yourself an extra edge.
You didn't tell me about the cardsmith, Steph.
Yeah.
Or the relics and the potions. Why didn't you tell me about that?
Rough.
Poke around and check things out. I suggest buying the Strawman relic and the unexpected find potion at a minimum. Just hit next round when you are done.
Straw man and unexpected find. Okay.
At a minimum.
What's straw man? Undiscovered item? Wait, what? Which one's straw man? Oh, here, straw man. Increase draws remaining by 2. Okay, so let's buy that. And then what was the other one? Unexpected. What? No, what did she say? Fuck. Straw man and what?
Uncommon. I don't remember.
Emerald card. In main hand gives a +2 multiplier to the hand score at the start of counting. In crib hand gives a 2x multiplier. Wait, what does a +2 multiplier mean if it's not a 2x multiplier? To all scores this card is in. This card can be used as any suit. Gives additional bonus points whenever used in a set and increments +1 point with every use. Resets when discarded for a draw. Ordinary playing card.
I think it was unexpected find that she said, but I'm not sure.
Okay, fine. How much? We have $3 left. We can buy this one. This can be used as any suit. That sounds good, right?
Yeah. Why not? Gold.
Phew, we made it. That's the end of the tutorial. If you bought the unexpected find potion, you should click on it and drink it as soon as we finish here. Fingers crossed it pays off with a new relic for you. You'll soon find yourself with several relics up here. Keep in mind that these are processed from left to right. In many cases, changing the order of your relics can be very beneficial. In addition to being a great tutorial host, I am also a relic. So I'm going to jump in here now and do my thing. You finish playing out the rest of this run on your own. If you ever want to take this tutorial again, just enter Show Me in for the seed value on the Start Run page. Also, you can visit the settings page to adjust the volume of the music and sound effects, as well as control the speed of the game UI. Good luck!
Just have to drink a potion? Oh, here.
Yeah.
Drink. Unfortunately, did not get the thingy this time. My says, what is this? This is Cribbish. It's like Cribbage, but there's potions and relics and stuff. All right, so what do we do?
Okay, so
I think we can play 4 hands, and we can draw up to 12 cards, I guess.
Okay, if you were just playing regular cribbage, what would you keep and what would you get rid of in this hand?
So I'm not good at poker probability calculation. So, but I'm
You
seeing
don't
like,
need to. Just
well, because I'm thinking like there could, what's the odds of 8 or 6 coming up for creating a run?
sure.
But otherwise, if I say, maybe it's low, in which case I say, well, I got the 10 to 5, the jack to 5. I guess I always want to keep a jack around for either a nib or a knob. I can't remember which one's which. And then maybe I keep the diamonds for a flush. Those are like the opportunities I see. So I feel like getting rid of this guy.
Do you currently have a run?
No. Yes? How much is a run? 3?
Yes.
4?
3.
3 is a run? Okay. Oh, so this is the run. Jack 10, 9.
Yes.
So I can get rid of these 2, I guess.
Yes. That's how you would normally do it. There's no like draw again in normal cribbage, so you can
But in this case we could draw
2
again.
new cards if you want. Yeah.
So on average we can draw 3 cards per hand, I guess, right?
Right.
So we could draw and see if we get even better cards than the 7-2. Well, we got the 8, so that's good. Well, no, because we're gonna have to discard it anyway to do a run.
Yeah.
I mean, a crib.
Yeah, I would.
All right, so you're just this, and then 2 crib.
Sure.
Look at all those calculations done instantly for us.
So fast.
So
It's
Jack
almost the
10,
exact same.
5. And then the run. So just these I would get rid of, I guess.
Could do just so that we're making sure that we play correctly. Do you can see the 10s and 5s as a 15?
Yeah.
Do you have another 15?
Oh, I could do the ace 9, I guess. 15.
Yes. So just to point it out, just showing you that. But I would probably throw those too, especially if it was the other guy's crib. But
oh, here we go. Maybe if I get rid of these guys, then I get 3 15s.
Yeah, and you've thrown yourself a 15, but you've gotten rid of your run.
So what else can I do? Is there anything better?
So, yeah, you could throw yourself those and get rid of your run. The reason that you sometimes keep runs is because if you get a double run, so like if you pulled a jack, a 10, or a 9, a double run is worth 8 points because it's the 3 points for the run, the 3 points for the run with the other card, and then 2 points for the pair. So getting a double run dramatically increases your points. So if you have the chance to go for a double run, people generally do. So you might not want to break up your run for that reason.
I don't understand. Like, I thought I judged this hand alone, and then I judge the crib alone, right?
Yep. But you remember you pull another card that everybody gets access to.
Is that the starter?
Yes, the starter.
So that could be a 9,
So
is what
if
you're
it is-
saying, and then that would
It could be a
double
9
run.
or a 10 or a jack, right?
Okay. Okay, so what do you
So
recommend?
generally, so in this case, what people might do, if it's your crib, you might throw yourself the king and the 5. It's never a bad idea to throw a 5 to yourself in the crib if you need to.
Yeah.
And then you've kept your run and you've kept a 15, so that's probably what I'd do.
It's always going to be my crib, though, right? So in this game, I mean.
Yes, in this game, it's always your crib, yeah.
Okay.
You got knobs there.
Is that good?
Interesting information. Yeah. And there you had a 4, a 5, and a 6, which is a common 15 and a run.
We got $15 now. What does she do? Whenever a nibs is scored, Jinx gives the crib a +7 multiplier. Whenever the crib is counted, there's also a 20% chance that Jinx will turn one of the crib cards into a jack. So far, she's created 0 jacks.
Random.
Draws consisting of 4+ cards get an additional draw card. I don't know what that means. All hearts get +2 points when scoring. Flushes can be made with 3 cards. Gives +1 point for every card in the discard pile to the current hand score. Reroll dealt hand without incurring any draw hits. Exchange up to 2 selected cards with random crib cards. Camouflage card takes on the rank of the card to its left and the suit of the card to its right. Camo cards brick when they are next to each other. Brick sounds bad. I guess we don't want that.
It's not bad.
Bonus whenever used in a set that increases +1 of every time reset discarded. Receives 10 bonus points whenever this card is discarded for a draw card. And does not. Well, this is really good, right? So because 10 points is huge. So whenever I get this card, I just draw again. I discard it. And we get free 10 points, right?
I guess, yeah.
Ordinary card. Multiplies the number of cards in the draw piles by 1 and adds that as points to all sets scores this card is in. That's probably kind of good because there's probably isn't there like 52 cards in the draw pile? Like ish, minus whatever you drew.
Yeah, there should be 40 something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
So 48 points, right? Assuming you can use the 8 in something. Like I guess you need a 7 or something like that. What about the cardsmith? She said this can upgrade your cards or something like that?
Yeah.
Select your card and pick your upgrade action. Select 2 cards, create doppelganger. Select 2 cards. The left one takes on the suit, rank, and type, and bonus of the card on the right. Oh, so you can make a deck of like all 5s and 10s, I guess, in theory, if you do this type of thing.
Yes.
Make copper cards. Select a card becomes a copper card. When this card is discarded for a draw, an additional card is dealt to the crib. Spade convert converts up to 3 selected cards into spades. Do I have mostly spades? Because I could just make it all spades and then I always get a flush, right?
You already have a flush.
Yeah,
Is
but
this our...
no, this is like choose which of these cards you want to upgrade.
Oh, okay.
So I could have a like a super flush, I guess. Maybe this one's best. Make copper, right?
Sure.
Because then you have 5 cards in your crib instead of 4, which means more bonuses or 15s or whatever.
But only if it's discarded for a draw.
Yeah, so I want to put this in the card that I don't like, I guess.
Yeah, like the 4, I guess.
Okay. Or should we convert the 4s and the 6s into more 10s?
I guess you can. I mean, like, face cards are always good because they make 15s and runs.
Yeah, so with this, I can turn the 4 into a king, for example, or a jack even for more knobs or nibs or whatever.
Okay.
Or, oh, I'm asking you, what's the best, like, with your knowledge and probability?
I don't know. Not a normal way to play cribbage.
Alright, let's convert the 4 to a jack, I guess.
Sounds good.
The left one takes suit, rank, and type and bonus of the card. Yeah, okay, so I think so this guy and this guy. The one on the left takes on jack and club and all that, I think. No, I'm still looking at this guy. What if I just make the 4 into a copper so we discard him, then we have 5 cards in our crib?
Sounds good.
Alright, I guess we can go to the next round. So now we got 4 points, but 3s cannot be used to make 15s. I don't have any 15s. Oh, I have ace. Yeah, ace for king. I could get rid of both trees, and then so that's a pair, right? And then I got my 15s.
Yeah, that's probably the best option there. The only thing anybody would think about is like the 3 and a 4. If you got a 5 or a 2, there would be a double run.
There's no triples, right? But there's like pairs 3 times or something like that.
Yes, a triple pair. Triple is worth 6
because it's pairs times 3.
Club and heart. Yeah, exactly. So this hand should be super easy to figure out what you would throw. What you would?
Why is the pressure on? Oh, because there's a 15 with the 8. I didn't see that. I was like, why are you? It's so easy. I'm sweating here.
You can redraw those if you want to see.
Now what do I do? Now the pressure is even more on.
Yeah,
well, obviously I throw this out, but now what?
You gotta count it out.
Or do I draw again? Maybe I draw again to see if I get.
No, you don't draw again, for sure.
Really? Because I can't use the 5.
Well, I mean, you could if that wanted. You could maybe get a 6, but the problem is you won't be able to keep it.
Yeah, but I could also get like an 8 or a 7, right? And then have even more combinations.
Right, but you have to get rid of 2 of them.
Yeah, but I would have to get rid of 2 of them anyway. Here's the thing, like if
Right,
because I have 10 draws extra, right? So if I keep drawing, I might even get the copper card and then draw that or whatever it was. One of the cards we got says you just get 10 points just for discarding it. So if I keep drawing, I might eventually get that card and discard it.
I don't think you can discard it.
Well, I discard by drawing it, right? Like by saying I want to draw a new card. Like once I get that card, I choose it.
You do that an infinite number of times per hand?
No, I have 10 draws.
Okay. So 10 times with this one hand?
I think 10 times over the next 3 hands that I have.
Okay. I don't care. I mean, you have a 5, so people often throw that to themselves in the crib. But
all right, fine. Let's throw it in the crib. That's fine. Let's throw it in the crib. Okay, so what do we do? What's the? I guess this is the maximizing, right?
So the best way to do it is to count it and see what you would have.
So here's. Yeah. I'm not going to count the points. I can count the 15s. So here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4.
Right.
What's
So
the
15,
alternative?
15, 3.
Otherwise,
15,
this,
2,
right?
15, 4, 15, 6, 15, 8, and 2 pairs makes 12. Now count it out with 3 7s, and an 8.
1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, which is also 12.
Yep.
So it's the same.
Yep.
Well, I'm doing this one.
Okay.
Because I'm a scaredy cat. I'm not a risk taker.
That's fine.
Why did I keep the 5 for the 10? Oh wait, does the 10 work on the crib also?
Yeah.
Nice. Even better then. Steel card. Multiplies the number of cards in the drop out by 1 and adds as points. Camouflage. Malt card adds a +2 multiplier to the set score of all sets this card is in. This is good, right? It's a 10, but it's worth double points. So like if you use it as a 15, you actually get 4 points instead of 2 points.
Sure.
Let's get this guy. +4. Earn +5 for every card used as part of. This is really good, right? Because we use 15s all the time, and we're getting +5 for each card used in that 15.
Seems reasonable.
Wait, what? Currently at 1 point per card. Increase unused hands reward by $1 per. Yeah, let's get this guy. And let's cardsmith to get even better cards. Remove cards. Rank promotion. Club conversion. Remove a card might be good, right? Like we remove cards that don't add up to 15 or so we never like we remove a card from our deck, right? To maximize number 15.
Oh, I see. I've never wanted to remove a card because you might need it for a double run. Or you might hope to have it for a double run.
What's the ultimate challenge at the end? Oh, we don't know.
TBD.
Well, we can look at the pattern. So it's 20 points, 30 points, 40, 50. So it's +10 each time, basically. Wait, this is... Oh, okay, so this is... Why is my math... Why am I struggling so hard? I want to figure out how many points I need for this level. If it's +10 each time, then I just want to count how many stars there are, right? And the number of stars is 8 times 4, so 32. So I need like 330 points in the last round. So here, what I'm thinking is we need to like double down on the strategy. I think we're just always go for 15s, like forget about runs and forget about pairs and all of that. And to do so, I want to get rid of, like, I want to have only 10s and 15s. What's a nib again?
Nibs is when the starter card is a jack.
Yeah, I think I want to go for 15s because this thing, like +5 for every card used as part of the 15 means if I have a 10 and a 5, that's 12 points, right? Because I used the 10, so that's +5. I used the 5, so that's +5, and then I have the 15, which is +2.
Hard to know.
I think we should remove the 2 and the 4. That's what I'm thinking. Or we upgrade the 4 to a 5. We can do that, right? What do you think?
Go for it. I don't have thoughts about like this is not normal cribbage. I don't.
Yeah, but you can still reason about like adjacent games.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really into that kind of.
Okay, so all the diamond cards are face down, so we know that these guys are diamonds. What else can we figure out? What do I do? Do we have jack? I mean, look at the... Okay, what cards do we have?
Why are our cards face down?
Because one of the rules for this, we're playing the elite level, and the rule is all diamond cards are dealt face down. So all we know about these cards are that they're diamonds, but we don't know. Well, wait, we can look at the deck to see which diamonds are missing, right? So the king is missing. 8.
3, 4.
Okay, so some of them are in the start in the crib, I guess. But these could be king 8, 4. So not 5, basically. None of these are 5, so we don't really have a 15 yet. So should we just redraw these guys? Or maybe even draw these and hope for a 15?
Oh, right. You're doing some sort of weird non-cribbage roll. Right. Okay. Sure. Whatever you like.
Here we go. So we got this 5. We got these guys. This is some diamond. So do we just discard these and then we get 15? So okay, so 3 cards are used as part of 15. So that's 15 points, right? Because +5 per card. Then we have 2 15s, so that's 4 more, so that's 19 points, right?
Maybe. I don't know. In cribbage terms, you wouldn't get rid of one of the.
Oh, you want to run here?
Cards of a run. Yeah.
Well, we can get rid of these 2. Right.
Seems more appropriate for cribbage, but I don't know. You're doing a very specific style.
Look at this, 46 points on that one hand. Oh, and then there's the thingy. So now we got even more points. 131 points.
So much points.
Welcome to level 2. 60 points, 70 points, 80, but 2 and 4 cannot be used to make 15s. And then 90, but all face cards are dealt face down. Well, that's fine, right? Because all we need to know is that they're 10s. They're worth 10s.
Right.
So choose your reward. Brutal handout. Start next brute round with +1 hands. Skip an unchallenged round. And receive an extra $12. I don't know what that means. Get the next shop item for free.
The brute or elite one.
Yeah, I don't know what an unchallenged round is. I mean, like, are all 4 of these unchallenged rounds?
I think 2.1 and 2.2 are unchallenged because they don't have a challenge.
What challenges do these guys have?
Brute and elite. I think it's brute challenge and elite challenge.
Oh, you're saying these are okay.
think. Like, it's not great English, but that's my
Yeah.
best guess.
Or we just get a shop line for free. No, but $12. Most shop lines are less than $12, right? So it's better to get the $12. I feel like.
Okay.
Oh, we just skipped this one, so we don't get to choose which one we skip. We just okay. Main hand gives +2 multiplier. This sounds good, right? It's a 5, so we're definitely gonna use it, and it gives a multiplier.
Sure.
Deuces get +22 when scored as proper pair. That's very specific, and we don't have that many deuces, I guess, because we have like just a standard amount of deuces. Spades +3. Oh, face cards +4. That's good too, because we're going for 15-centric strategy, right?
Yeah.
Hands that have 1 of every suit gets a +2 multiplier. Okay, let's get this guy. And we sell like $26, so we can do Cardsmith and upgrade some more cards, I guess.
The next person who plays cribbage with you is going to be so confused.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be like, okay, where's the cardsmith? I want to upgrade my cards. This is a copper jack, just for the record. I'm telling you guys right now.
Jubilee is going to be like, what the roll?
Remove cards. Perfect. Okay, so I'll remove the 3 and the 6, right? I'm just going all 15s.
Yeah, you've got a strategy. She's going to just be like, what? You can't just remove cards, dude.
I'm removing all the things that don't give me a 15. We got a pair of 7s. I guess we can redraw new cards for... Oh, that is a 15. What do my things do again? Gosh darn it. When a nib is scored. 5. Off face cards gets +4. Oh, man.
This is a tough one to play. In real life, people would probably either keep the flush or keep the 9, 7, 7, 6 because you have a guaranteed 15 and a guaranteed pair, and you could get an 8 or a 5 and then throw yourself 2 connected cards to possibly get a run in your crib. But this is a harder hand than...
I think I want to... Oh, man. How much? Flush needs 4 cards?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. I need to get 70 points and I get 4 hands to play, right? So I need an average of, what, 15 points per hand?
Mm-hmm.
So do I get 15 points if I send... What was it? If I send this to the crib. I'm going to get a pair.
No, you just get a pair and a 15.
Okay, so then what do I do that gives me these 15 points?
You can throw the pair to the crib and then you have 15-2 and a flush for 6, and then the...
Plus the face cards gets +4 because they're part of the flush. So +8.
Yeah.
So is that 15?
And then a pair in your crib. For sure.
And then yeah, +5 because of this 15. So that's probably 15 points, right?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, 32 points, 44 points, 56 points.
How many 15 you're gonna have in your freaking crib?
68 points, 72 points, 128 points.
You needed 70 points in your 4 hands, and you just got them all at once.
Yeah. Crib card 3. Each card in the crib with the crib bonus adds +1 to bonus multiplier. See 10 months when wearing this card is discard for a draw card. All even cards add +6 points. Flushes can have 3 cards. P and top 5 cards deck for the rest of the round. Clone selected card. Steal cards get an additional multiplier. Increase the chance of uncommon rewards. Steal card. Do I have steal cards? How do I look at my deck? That's not my deck. But we can see the scoring here that we got. Yeah, 15s are especially. Wait, why do we get 5, 3, 7, 15s 4 times?
Because you had 2 5s and 2 3s.
Oh, okay.
So
So
5
every
plus 3 plus
combination,
7.
yeah.
The other 5 plus 3 plus 7. The first 5 plus the different 3 plus the 7. The first 5 plus the second 5 plus the different 3 plus the 7.
Okay. Maybe I'll just visit the cardsmith and remove all my non-15s.
Learning cribbage is a great way to teach your kid math facts.
Add rank bonus.
This game is not a great way to teach your kid math facts.
Count the number of cards in your deck of this rank and adds 5x that to all sets this card is in. Count the number of cards in your deck of this rank. Adds 5x that to all sets this. Okay. Clone card. Constellation prize. Select card receives constellation prize. Receive plus 10 bonus points whenever this card is discarded for a draw. And the draw counter is not recommended for this card. I feel like let's clone the Jack maybe. Right, because Jacks are great for nibs, and we can just discard this and just get 10 points for free. Right?
I don't know.
Or should I clone 5s? Because we in the normal deck you get 4 10s, right? Because you have 10 Jack,
Right,
Queen, Queen.
you want to clone 5s more than you want to clone base cards.
So let's
Those
clone
base
the
cards
5,
are
I
almost
guess.
interchangeable.
So now with more 5s. Five king, so easily get rid of this guy, right?
Sure, yeah, the way you're playing.
I got another 4 and a 2. Alright, to the crib.
Yeah. Oh wow, those 2s and 4s were like extra useless for this round.
Yeah. So I have a queen and a
Definitely
5.
get rid of the 2. You can't use the 2 for anything.
Well, I can use for 15s, which is my main strategy. So yeah, that sucks. But look, I need 80 and I have 78. So if I just do this, then I get 2 points right off for the 15, and then I don't have to worry about anything else, right?
Okay, but if you were to really play this, you would keep your
Like this.
5, 6, 7 because that's a run. And you'd probably keep the 9. Well, just 9 or the queen. I would probably keep the 9 because you could get an 8 or whatever. But either way, you'd probably keep your run in real life. In this one, it doesn't matter, right? Because you're close enough to.
You're saying this you want to get rid of. Because you want to, wait, what do you want to keep? Sorry.
Yeah.
You wanted to keep the run, so 5, 6, 7.
Yes. And then either keep the 9 in your hand or the queen in your hand. It doesn't matter that much in this particular case.
Okay.
Now you have a double run, right?
I don't know. It's going so fast I can't see. So
Yeah.
Let's see. All flushes can use a starter card. I don't know what that means. All fives get +5 when score as part any set that's not 15. The most useless artifact for me. All hands receive +10. Like I just get +10 for having a hand at all.
Apparently.
2 additional cards face up. Increase chance on going rewards. Increase chance. Well, maybe I should get this guy because we have like a ton of money, so that we can get the more rare cards.
Cool.
Yeah, why not? So is it the cardsmith? Ruby card gives additional bonus whenever used in a set and increases +1 with every use. Each crib bonus card in the crib adds +1 multiplier to hand score. So I can use rank promotion, turn the 4 into a 5, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe I get this, just gives 10 points. It says common as a
Sure.
rarity, so I'm worried it's not that valuable. And I only have 2 slots left, I think, for my artifacts. Can I get rid of them? Oh, I can sell.
I see.
I can sell them. Okay. Yeah, so let's buy it for now, and if we outgrow, we can just sell it later on. Alright. 90 points, all face cards are face down, which doesn't matter for us because we're using them interchangeably. So I could send this to the crib, get a pair, and then these are all face cards, presumably, which gives me a whole bunch of 15s.
Yep.
There we go. First round, we got it. First hand, 90 points. Helping hand. Start next round with +1 hand. Next shop item for free. Guaranteed Hail Mary potion. I don't know what any of that means. You just get one free.
Sure.
Epic. Select up to 4 cards and all cards will be converted into the same random rank. That doesn't sound good for me. Oh, I guess it gives you like 4 of a kind. If discard cards count up to 15, receive 15 points. Doubles reward for unused hands, but you get 0 for unused draws. Cannot be duplicated. All clubs get +5 points when scoring. Meh, all these are kind of meh. I guess we'll go to the cardsmith.
Sure.
Clone card, rank promotion.
Might as well clone up 5 again.
Yeah.
Your deck's gonna just be 5s by the end.
I want just 5s and jacks, basically, right? That's
Yeah.
it. That's the...
Yeah.
Look at all these 5s! What is this?
Jesus!
Emerald. Main hand gives +2 multiplier for hand. Crib hand gives...
So one of the best hands that you can get is 4 5s plus a face card. But 4 5s just by itself is worth $1 billion.
So I just send these to the crib?
Sure. And hope for
A face card, there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, because they also give 3 5s and 15. Yep. I didn't even think of that.
Yep. The only way it's
points.
worth more is if the face card is a jack and you happen to get knobs.
Yeah. Like we even got 3x.
It's like this mythical hand in Cribbish. It's worth like 26 points or something like that.
We got 3x on the hand multiplier too. So whatever points we got, we just multiply by 3.
Sure. You got an annihilation. 100% over. You were 400% over the target.
Gives +2 multiplier to all hands that do not contain. Nope, not for us. Gold cards reach your. I don't think we have gold cards. Runs over 4 cards. Yeah, we don't do runs. Deal additional card face up in the crypt. That might be good.
Could be, yeah.
Checks off all checkable challenge requirements. You get at least 4 pairs. This might be. I'm guessing later on we're gonna get like some funky challenges, right? Like you have to get a pair or whatever. So maybe we should get this to like save ourselves when that happens. And then we cardsmith.
Sure.
Add shufflate bonus. When the deck is shuffled, the shufflate card has a 40% chance of being in the top half of the deck and a 10% chance of being in the top card of the deck. Interesting. So if you really want to draw a card every turn, you want to put that on it, I guess. I think we're just going to remove cards. A 6 and an 8. Remove those guys.
Okay.
What do you recommend?
You instead of removing them, you could rank promote them into a 10.
Roll the 9, you mean, I guess, to a 10.
Well, I don't know how much it
moves it by 1.
Move the 9 into a 10. Yeah.
So I don't know specifically about Cribbish or even Cribbish, but in most card games where most deck building card games, meaning part of the game is designing your deck, you want to have as few cards as possible so that you always draw your optimal hand. Like imagine our deck is literally 6 cards, which is like all 5s, right? And then so we get the 4 5s every round.
Fantastic. Good.
The only thing is, like, when we get up to here, we need 330 points, right, per round. So we have to make sure that whatever deck we build is capable of generating 330 points.
Right.
So 6 and 2, I guess?
Yep.
We'll do a draw to see if we get anything funky.
Oh, nice.
So now what do you recommend? Given that we have 3 5s.
I would keep the 5s because you get an extra one and you get the 6 points.
So maybe 10 and 7 or something, or what?
Yeah, that's totally reasonable.
Nice. Look at that. 2 jacks of clubs too. Yeah. We should get an extra pair because even the suits match.
Wow, you got nibs and knobs in the same. That's not even possible. Wow.
Wait, that's how Jubilee this. We got a nib and a knob in the same hand.
She's gonna be like, what?
And I got this clip to prove it.
Yeah.
Perks, sure. We got so much money. Like these things are all like almost single digits. I guess some of them are like 10s, but we got like $78.
Right.
Permanently increased relics. Oh yeah. I want that. Look, now we can do another relic.
Nice.
And more uncommons. Peaking top 5, meh. At the start of main hand counting, Chaos Essence, : may or may not duplicate relics on its right or left. May or may not give 10 to 200 bonus points. May or may not give +1 to +10 hand multiplier. Welcome to Chaos. This sounds really good.
It does sound good. It's the downside of this.
Yeah, it looks like it's always good, right?
10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Receive +6 coins at the end of each round. I mean, that's okay, I guess. It probably pays for itself, right? Because $5 and then at the end of the round we get $6.
The first time, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so she said something about reordering them. So this duplicates things to the left and to the right. Or may, right? May or may not.
Right.
So what's the thing that we want to duplicate? This is probably good, right? Because we're doing a 15.
Yeah.
This is also good for 15s, right?
That's also good, yeah. Jesus. Okay.
I guess that's it. Okay. Cardsmith. Remove diamond, make steel card. What does steel card do again? Number of cards and draw pile. Yeah, that one's confusing me. I don't really get it. But let's remove the 8 and the 3, so then we got only jacks and 5s.
Those cards are dumb.
Cards with a multiple bonus do not activate? What does that mean? We're getting some spooky requirements here. Like, you know, Oh, here, we could discard this because we get an additional draw, right? And we get an extra card.
Oh, sure.
So definitely draw that. So 6 and 10 to crib, maybe?
Sure.
Look at this 5 here.
Jesus. This is so many fake, weird Cribbish points. I don't even know how to count these hands.
I'm gonna tell Julie, like, yeah, I don't know how to play Cribbage. It was my first day, and I'm getting like, 200-ish points per round, basically, per hand. Deck unlocked, the Gunslinger.
Like lapping the other person.
What is this? Oh, we don't have any more slots, but let's see what it is anyway. Diamonds, +5, turn selected card to right card, deal. Additional card into the crib. Increase unused hand rewards, 1 per win. Sure, why not? Increase the base score of a run by 1. Sure, why not? We got infinite money anyway. More perks, sure. What does this do? Each card in the crib with a crib bonus. And this might be good. I don't really fully understand. Each card in the crib with a crib bonus. Add 1. I don't forget, but it's a 5, so we need 5s anyway.
Sure.
And then we can delete some cards, hopefully. Some non-5s, yeah, here we go. One card, create that. So let's delete the 2 and the ace, I guess. At a certain point, I'm gonna have to start deleting the 10s, I think, because I need a balance of 5s and 10s. Or should I just go for all 5s? Is it better just to get all 5s and have half 5s and half 10s?
I don't know. This is not real Cribbish. I don't.
If I have, like, let's say I have 4 cards, right? After I do my 2 to the crib.
Yeah.
So if I have 4 cards, half of them are 10s and half of them are 5s. So 2 10s, 2 5s. So I get 4 15s, basically, right?
Yeah.
But if I have 4 5s,
it's always the best because you also get the pairs.
So I do want
4 of a kind is worth 12 points.
Yeah.
And then you also get 12 for the 15, so it's 24 points.
Yeah.
Plus if you draw a face card or whatever.
Yeah.
Or another 5. I don't even know what would happen in that. Like I can't.
We get like 25s, right?
Yeah.
Because we get a thing that says your hand size is now 20 cards to the 4 cards.
Right. Yeah, just do that. Just see what happens. Thank God it counts for you. You have to get at least 4 15s in this challenge round.
Well, that's good because I'm going for 15s.
Yeah.
So I guess get rid of these guys. Draw. And this guy get rid of, right? Because then we get an extra card in the crib.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then maybe we put this to the crib?
Sure, yeah. Then now you have a flush and a run just for some extra points.
And we're gonna get 3 of the 4 15s we need. And then we have a 15 down here, so that's also good. We have a bunch of 15s down here, in fact. We have 4 of them, I guess.
It doesn't even know how to. It's like,
Oh, look, there's little symbols here. Does that mean it's copying them? I think it did copy them. Yeah, 274 in one hand.
You needed 250 points. It was like, sure, one hand, done.
How much do you need to win Cribbish? You said 229 or something like that?
Like 129.
120. So not even 229.
Yeah.
I've long
Not
since won in one hand, like several rounds ago.
You've gone around the board twice with your one hand.
I see. Elite hand up. Start elite with one hand. Brutal hand up. Brute disarm. Skip an uncharged round and disarm the brute challenge. This sounds good, right?
Sure.
Like all the weird rules, just get rid of them. Like, yeah.
Agreed.
You know what's gonna suck? If ever I get to we get to like
Yeah, where
and
you
it's like,
can't use a
can't
10
use
and a
5
5. Yeah.
to make it 15. Yeah, then and I only have 5s in my deck, so that way
Right.
like I'm fucked at that
Gonna
point.
suck. Yep.
Rank bonus cards get additional. I don't even know what that means, but sure, let's get it. Outpeak King, reroll start card and turn face up. The count keeps track of your Cribbish set counts for your hands and display. Oh, this might be good, right? It just shows us our score in real time, so that we don't have to worry too much. Main hand gets +2 multiplier and additional +1 for every crib bonus card in your hand, but the crib doesn't score. Nah, I don't like that. Okay, so if we get this, what do we give up for that? Whenever Nib is scored chinks.
Maybe the straw man. You don't ever actually use all your draws, right?
I'm worried that by the end we will, though, right? We might need to use all 4 hands to get to 330 points or whatever it is. Wait, are we already at 300 points? Whoa, we jumped up really fast. What the heck? It's going up at 550 now.
Yeah.
So this might be like, you know, get 1,000 or 2,000 points or some shit like that. Like,
who even knows? Luckily, we won't get to it tonight.
maybe get rid of this one because we don't need money.
Okay.
We don't have get rid of, but we can promote this to a 5.
Yeah, or you can clone a card.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get rid of the cards.
Oh, right. I thought you wanted that card that color because you made it bronze or whatever. Sure, that's fine.
All my card in the drop. Yeah, I still don't know if it takes on the rank of the card to us. No, we definitely don't want that. All right. Well, I guess this is okay if we have only 5s, because then this basically becomes a 5. But otherwise, I don't think we want that. Let's see. So we got 10s. I'm not a huge fan of these. Where's the thing where it's supposed to show us our score in real time?
I'm pointing to it.
Oh,
on the
it's
screen.
here. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't show us our score. It just shows us what we have, like what our sets are. But we don't, like, you know, with all the random bonuses. Well, I guess
try putting up 2 cards and see if it does it.
Wait, it's telling us that there's a run in the crib when we do this, so it knows what the cards are.
Yes.
So this is cheating, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. So put up 2 cards and see if it does the thing. Yeah, so now it says you have 2 pairs. In the crib, there's a 15 and a pair and a run. Okay.
But I want.
But you can also redraw those cards if you want.
Yeah. Do I want to keep the ace for a pair, or do I want to just draw them and hope for 5s?
Oh, I don't care. I guess you can draw them.
Because pairs are only worth 2, right? Whereas like 15s are worth like 17 or some shit like that. Like with this stuff.
Right. That's fine.
Here we go. What's this? This card can be used as any suit. Meh. Okay, so maybe we send these to the crib, so then I have this 3 15s. And we have 3 15s in the crib, and we have pairs in each. Which is going to give me how much, roughly? A pair roughly gives me 2, which is like basically a rounding error at this point. 15s give like approximately 15 points. So if I have 6 of them, that's like 90 points. 4 hands, 90 points, 350. It's on par for reaching 350, right? Wow, that was loud. That firecracker, whatever it was. All right. So I got a pair of 7s. Oh, I have 7 and 3 to make 10. Right now there are 2 15s in the crib, it says. How? With only 2 cards, how can there be 2 15s in the
Maybe
crib?
it knows what the starter card is.
Okay. But then I can send this and then there'll be even more, right?
Probably, yeah.
So it's basically 7 15s if we... So that's like, that's another 90 points roughly, right? Which is going to put us on par
If you do
for
this, though, hang on.
Okay.
If you do this, just for fun, use the 7 of clubs instead of the 7 of spades. Just might as well keep
for
your
the
flush.
flush. Okay, I see. That's why you're here to carry us, Steph.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did know what the starter card was. Maybe this is what it's like to be Scott Alexander's Prometheus, right? Where we can see the future. And we know that we're gonna get 15 because we know this. Well, we don't know what the starter card is, but it knows, I guess.
Right.
It tells us you're gonna get a 15 in the crib, or 2 15s even. Permanently increase card depth by 1. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so we can increase our hand size.
Mhm.
So the dream of having like 25s in our hand is here.
Mhm.
Gives plus multiplier to crib hand increments. What the heck is that? 0.25 MX? Whenever a card is removed from the deck? Maybe that's good. I don't know what I would give up for it though. Because I'm thinking the reason I'd say maybe it's good is because I'm gonna be removing a lot of cards over time from our deck, right? That's part of our core strategy here. Gives a hand plus 3 multiplier set matches the one chosen below. You set no, I don't like that. Hand with a 4 of a kind receives. Yeah, we don't do 4 of kinds. Check off all. Check out. Oh yeah, we can get another one as insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might be good. Maybe I can give up the 10 points because 10 points is also starting to become rounding error at this point, you know.
Gotcha.
Whereas like if this keeps going up over and over and over again, like every time I discard a card, eventually this is gonna be like, you know, double your points, triple your points, which is gonna be a lot more worth a lot more than 10 points, I think.
Okay.
It's like an investment and it may or may not pay off.
Mandalay.
Exactly. Are we doing? Do we have a remove? We don't have a remove.
No, but you could make the 9 into a 10 if you want.
Select card becomes a gold card. Main hand gives 2 multiplier for all sets. Grip hand gives +1 at the. I can promote the 9 to that. I could also make the jack be gold, and then we get a 2x multiplier. Like we double our points if we get that jack, basically, which might be good.
All set scores. What is it? Oh, okay, I get
Like
it. For
any
anything
15
that it's
it's
involved in.
yeah.
Sure. Sure.
If we had all gold 5s, that'd be pretty
Yeah,
nice.
I don't even know what would happen. I assume the game explodes.
Here it is. Look, our guy.
Thank God.
So we still send 2 cards to the crib, right? Yeah. So which means
do have to, yeah.
our main hand is now 5 cards instead of 4 cards.
Right.
So we keep the 2 and the 3 to make a 5, and then we have all these guys. And then we'll draw a new card for the 7 to see if we get something cool.
Sure. Yeah, because you have a double.
And then we draw something cool for the 8 as well. Redraw that. See if we get a 5 or
Probably,
something.
Yeah, I guess get a 5. Yeah.
Yep, there you go. So now what do we send
There
to
you
the
go.
crib?
Now throw the 2 and the 3 because you have a double run there. Well, I don't actually know how that affects it because I'm not used to this many.
No, there's definitely a double run.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's worth the most points. I guess I would throw those.
Chaos duplicate thing to right. Also, Chaos just randomly gives us 200 points sometimes, right? Like, as a chance.
Yeah, just randomly, just for fun.
Okay, so we got a whole bunch of 5s. We have a 9 and a 6. I'd definitely get rid of the 4,
I would keep
guess.
the 4,
Oh,
5, 5, 5, 6.
and then
Right? And then throw those. I think is how I would do it.
10 I'm gonna put into the
because
crib,
you-
right? 9 I
Yes.
can draw, I guess.
No, well,
Or
yeah,
or,
you
or
could.
you also want to put it into the crib.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm not used to. Yeah, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, 2, which we can also
And then
redraw, I
2 is
guess.
useless. Yeah.
And they're 9. Okay, so we just send these guys to the crib, I guess.
Yeah. This is worth like nothing now.
Skunk hand?
Jinx crib.
What was that?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's
that
worth
means,
nothing. Yeah.
It's just a term that means you got nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
5, 5, king, queen. 8. Oh, 8, 2 is also a 10. What are we thinking? Draw new for the ace?
Sure.
What's this? This card can be any suit. Draw again for another ace.
Sure.
King, okay. So now what? We send...
Yeah.
Or we could send both kings.
Or
No,
you
I
can
guess...
send both kings. Either way is fine.
If we send both kings, we get 1 less 10 than if we send the 8 and 2, right? Because here, 2 kings is...
Yeah, and it just makes it up as a pair, but pairs aren't worth any extra points to you. So yeah, I would send the 8 and the 2. Yeah.
Nice, we got jack. Which is a nib. Or a nibs, I guess. It's always has an S at the end, even when singular.
The crib is once again worth nothing though.
Well, we met the
Doesn't
requirement. so that's
super
fine.
matter though because
Changing card to jack? Why did he do that? Okay, whatever. That's
I don't
fine.
know.
Just one of our magic relics does things sometimes.
Yep.
You know, we don't really know why, but it happens. Perk unlocked, the 1/5 perk. I don't know what that is. Probably something good, hopefully. Sure, let's buy these because we have infinite money. Look at this happy little jaunty fellow. Receive a 2x hand multiplier whenever a flush has a rainbow card in it. Yeah, that's basically never for us. Each successive 15 gets +1 points. Resets after 1. This might be good for us, right? Because we keep doing 15s.
it resets after each elite challenge, which you
Yeah.
basically like get
Well,
instantly.
Yeah, but I mean, as we go up, anyway.
Yeah, it could get harder.
Here, one die for each face here now. Ooh, remove 2 cards from your deck. We should get that too, right?
That's your favorite.
So if I get this, if each one gets +1, 15, what can I give up for that? The jinx is so confusing to me. Like what it does. Whenever the crib is counted, whenever a nib is... Yeah, I feel like it's not reliable, right? Because
Yeah, it doesn't. It's almost useless.
this is the thing that made it jack, I just realized. You know, when we randomly had a jack suddenly and everything. Okay, so get rid of this. Get this instead. We'll get this potion. And then let's visit the cardsmith and hopefully we can get rid of some cards. Yes, there we go. Get rid of the 7 and the ace. Right?
Sure.
Then we drink the potion.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess
Get
we have
rid
to
of
do
some
it
of these
during
other
the, during
useless
the game.
cards. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we want to get rid of the 9 and the 2 maybe?
Okay.
So I'm going to drink the potion.
Okay.
Or should I get rid of the 7s?
Doesn't matter to me.
I think I'll get rid of the 7s because I might use... Like I can get the pair, but the pair is a rounding error. But the 9 and the ace make a 10, so...
Yeah, but so does 7 and
Oh.
7 and ace.
Oh, you're right. But I mean,
So it doesn't
even if I
matter.
kept the 7, I would
Yeah.
remove the 2 anyway, so...
It doesn't
Okay,
make
so
no
let's get
difference
rid
with
of
your plan.
drink. Okay. Then what do I do? I guess I would draw these, right?
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, you're gonna keep your queen and your 3 5s. No, don't send your queen.
Well, I have to send 2 cards.
It, right? I don't think you have to. It says select 1 or 2.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, so I just send this guy?
Yep.
Oh, hang on, let me check something. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
What do I do? This is like the best hand. What the heck? I guess send king and queen to the to the crib.
Sure.
Hang on, let me take a screenshot of this so I can show Jubilee, like in this hand that I got. She doesn't even know about this stuff, like 2x multiplier when when I send her the screenshot.
Yeah.
And then the jack up here, so we got a nib
Oh
or
my
a knob, or
God.
whatever the fuck it is. And there's a 5 down
This is
here,
even worse.
which gives a 2x multiplier for the cribs.
Jesus.
Sure, let's take a screenshot of this too. Why not?
Yeah.
Look at all the 5s and the 10s and the
571.
And we didn't even count the crib yet. Don't get too
Right.
easy here. It's more than 500.
Right.
And we got runs in there too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, 1,500 points.
1,285 points. You almost got to go around the board 10 times.
No go,
You're
cash
5
bribe.
points short.
Cash money, receive 8. I feel like 12 is the best, right? Like 12 is better than 8.
Sure.
And everything costs less than 12, so let's just get 12.
Right.
After every deal, sleight of hand sneaks 1 to 4 cards from the discard pile back in the main trap. No, I don't like that. Hands that have 1 of every suit. No. All sets get plus 25. I mean, 25 is starting to become a rounding error at this point, so.
Right.
Doubles reward for each unused hand and unused. No. Have a 50 chance creating round relic. Permanently increase potion slot. Oh, yeah, that might be good. More potion slots. Alright, let's try to get rid of some cards. Like, no, get rid of. What is this again? Oh, when it's discarded, we get an extra card in the crib. We can do it on the queen, I
You
guess.
can clone a card. You could make another gold jack.
Yeah. No, I want to make the number of cards, the total number of cards, slower. But I can make this copper.
You want to do what?
I want to make the total number of cards lower. Right, my ideal deck is like 6 cards, all 5s or something like that. Right? Or I guess 7 cards now because our hand is like 1 extra large, not like 1 extra card.
Jacks are good.
Okay, so like, well,
especially
no, but
jacks with a multiplier, right?
all right, fine. Look at all these jacks.
Look, now you have 3 jacks.
Yeah, 2 of them are clubs, and 1 of them is copper or gold, rather.
Yeah. And you have a triple run with the queen, jack, jack, 10.
Yeah, but I don't have any 15s. That's where
Right,
all my
so
invested all my
trade-
points in.
I understand. Trade your 3 and your ace and see what you get.
There we go. Now I'm happy.
That's more like it.
We got
Now get
12
rid of your 10 and
15s.
queen.
Let's see.
Right.
and 7 pairs in our hand.
Right.
As you do in cribbage.
You're right. That's the thing.
And we also got a nib, apparently.
Sure. Yeah, you got. Because you're like matching with yourself.
So okay, what do I do now? Queen and 10?
I guess I would throw the queen and the 10. Yeah.
No, wait, doesn't that kill the run? Oh, but we're gonna have to kill the run anyway.
It does, but you can't.
Well, what about if I get rid of
Can't keep
pairs?
those.
Is that better? Like,
I mean, I guess you could get. No, it's definitely not better. You could throw the 5s, but that doesn't give you your bonus points.
yeah, this is queen then.
Oh my god.
Only 500 points? Man. What happened to the good old days when we get like 1,000, 2,000 points
Literally
per
your
hand?
best hand.
But didn't we get like 2,000 last round?
Yeah, but for the whole thing.
Oh, but not just for the hand?
Yeah, 1285.
So redraw these guys or something? Well, we got 5, 6, 7, so then maybe we keep... Well, no, because, I mean, runs are basically rounding errors again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Right, and you don't have a real lot of chance of getting double runs because you got rid of a lot of cards. Yeah, I guess I'd do that.
There we go. That's what I'm talking
way
about.
Better. Right. The hell is the rest of this nonsense?
So now what do? 13 15s.
Throw your kings, I guess. Yeah.
I wonder, would it have made sense to throw a single 5 here to get like all these 15s available?
I guess you could have checked it. I'm not used to being able to like
See
cheat
what would
and
happen.
see
Yeah.
what's in the crib.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Orb of Discovery.
Yeah, that one was only worth 1064. That's lame.
Runs. Flush. I mean, we have infinite money, so sure, why not? What's this? Gives plus monster to the main hand increments whenever a card is added to the deck, which we don't do that often, so maybe this isn't so good for us. Oh, remove cards. There we go. Gave me that.
That's your favorite.
Flip over up to 3 selected cards. Yeah, we don't care about that. Okay, give me some more card removal, please. Yes, remove cards. All right, what are we getting rid of? 7 and 4? Was this a guy again? Any suit, eh. Look at that. And then this guy is happy. He's at 2.5x now. Every hand and draw costs $1, and yes, you can go negative. Oof. Well, I mean, money isn't so much a problem. Look at all these 5s. I guess we can get rid of the 2s, right? And drink the thing.
Oh yeah.
Then we draw a 6.
Sure.
Or we just send to the crib.
It doesn't give you anything in your crib based on the count, so you might as well draw it.
Well, we got 4 5s
Yeah, that's
now.
way better. I would keep all the 5s and throw the 10, I guess. Oh, I'm not sure. What is it?
So I have
It actually
12
likes it.
15s here. If I throw the 10, I get 8.
Right, what happens if you throw a 5, though?
I get 7 and 2.
7, see?
No, but
because
it's
5s
9
make
overall,
15s
right?
with themselves.
Yeah, but so if I throw a 5 down, I get 9 total 15s. If I throw a 10 down, I get 8 total 15s. Like if you include crib and main.
Yeah, you do get the pairs.
Yeah, but pairs don't have a huge multiplier, I think. Does anything help with pairs here? I don't think so, right? So pairs is just 2 points.
Okay.
unless I'm forgetting a bonus somewhere.
I've never had to choose between which of my 5 of diamonds I want to throw when I have 4 5s.
Yeah, look at you see on the right. 15s are basically giving us 50 points at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see what we got.
1051.
No, I mean it said there was a something popped up saying you just unlocked something, I think, and I don't know what it is we unlocked. Look, it's a literal crib. Only if you have a queen crib. That sounds kind of very specific. No face card, which is not good for us. That one. This is Cardsmith. Hopefully we can remove some stuff. Yes, so get rid of the 6 and the 8. What's this? Select a card, receive multiple bonus. Added 2 multipliers for all cards is agreeable. I think it's better to remove cards because then we get the 5s and the 10s more often than the double points occasionally. Oh yeah, and I forgot. And then this becomes even more powerful every time we do that. Sure, let's buy this.
I believe we still have stupid 6s. Like, how have we not gotten rid of all those already?
What does our deck look like right now? Yeah, we have a lot of cards. Our diamonds are looking pretty good. Like 3 5s, and the queen, a 10, and a 10. We only got the 9 here that we need to get rid of in the diamonds.
5 of clubs, the 5 of clubs, the 5 of clubs, the 5 of hearts, the 5 of diamonds, the 5 of diamonds, the 5 of diamonds, and the 5 of spades.
Yeah.
In addition to the 5s that you have in your hand.
Yeah, I don't like this tone, this accusation that I might be cheating here. So this implication.
Just commenting on what you have. You were planning to draw.
Yeah. So what do we send to the crib? We got 12 total right now. Send this, we get 9. Send one of 10s, we got 11. So we should send one of 10s, I guess, and keep the 5s up here.
Yeah.
But then we kind of lose the run, maybe? I don't know.
You do lose the double run, but you get so many points for 15s.
Yeah. So we do this?
Sure.
We got knobs, apparently.
Also knobs.
New best 571. So we got...
Jesus. What just happened?
2,470 in a single full hand.
It just randomly... You got a 2x multiplication, or whatever.
Yeah, Horn of Light we just got,
times
apparently.
Multiplication.
Disarm, re-roll token, cash. So what are the challenges here? Reduce cards dealt by 1, that sounds bad. Convert all hands but 1 into draws. Target score reduced 50%. I feel like we should get a disarm maybe and get rid of one of these. I don't know which one we want to get rid of yet. Oh, so we have to choose now.
I guess that weird elite level one.
Convert all hands but 1 is draw. Oh, so I have to get it all on the first hand, basically. Yeah, that sounds bad.
Let's disarm it. All you have to do is score 2,000 points, which... For babies.
Vouch
Cribbage
for this.
babies.
Soundbacks, sure. Fist bump doubles reward for unused draws because you're on that. Start each round giving 60 bonus points per main hand and reduces by 1 point. Oh, we have to play faster as well. Reduces per second, 1 point per second.
Oh, thank you.
Face cards pair with each other. That sounds good, right? Because we probably have a shit ton of face cards. Like, meaning like...
Yeah, you'd have to get rid of something.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Well, I guess pairs aren't even worth that much, so maybe...
Yeah, right? Like, it just means that, like, a 3 and a... I mean, a king and a queen make a pair.
An extra 2 points here and there, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Get rid of the 9. And we might start getting rid of 10s now, right? If we want to whittle down to, like, a deck, like a, you know, a deck of size 6
I mean, yeah.
with only 5s.
You have a plan, yeah.
Alright.
Where are all your 5s?
I know. It's like they scam
That's
me.
stupid.
It's like draw these guys, I guess. What is this again? No, any suit, we don't care about that. So draw, right?
Yeah. Better all be 5s.
1 5 and then a million 10s. If it is in the crib, what happens? Only 3. I don't know, do we send...
Like the queen pair?
Yeah. I feel like this isn't a great hand, but we'll see, I guess. Because I don't... Like, the multipliers is getting in over my head. I don't even know how much 15s are worth anymore. They're worth in their 20s, basically. I guess because we just did an elite, so it reset the thingy. One of these guys resets, I forget which one. Yeah, this guy. So they're worth about... Oh, but pairs are worth 18 now. Oh, it's probably because there's something that says face cards, right? It says, like, if you use a face card, it gets something.
Oh, yeah.
But I forgot which one says that. Oh, here, all face cards get +4.
Gotcha.
Well, we got 18 15s. Guess we can send the ace.
Yeah,
and the
that's
9
normal.
To draw.
Sure.
Or do you send to the crib? No, wait. Because this does make a 10.
It does, but...
No, just draw.
You might as well.
Yeah, we got another 5.
Yeah,
Jack
that's
the 5.
better.
Yeah, there we go. So now what? So we got 27 15s.
I think you throw 2 5s, which is like the weirdest thing I've ever said in my entire life. But
So this would give you 17 15s. But if we threw this, we've got 19 15s. So maybe it's better to throw 2 jacks.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
Or what if we do one of
5,
each?
5, and 5. And 5.
You
Yeah.
get 18.
Yeah,
But
I
this is
guess the 2
19.
jack. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Nope, not draw.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, why did you do that?
I clicked the wrong button. But anyway, we got 34 15s now. So that's good.
Right, okay, fine. Fine.
If we do one of each, we get 21. If I do this,
Fine.
we get 19. So I guess we should do this. And this time I'm choosing this guy, right?
Sure.
I want to keep this here because he gives a 2x multiplier in the main.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Okay.
It's all fine.
And there's a fucking 5 up here, so you
Yeah,
know.
that's normal.
Just got like 6 5s in our
I
7
don't know
5s
what
actually.
you do when you have that many 5s. I can't count that high. It's just like 31 times whatever. I don't know.
And a bunch of pairs that we don't really care about. And the knobs, why not?
Yeah, knobs.
Oh, that was our new best?
Good. Oh, we haven't counted the crib yet.
No, we're still counting crib, yeah. We're at 2,000-ish points.
It's like making such a high pitch sound, it doesn't even...
3,657. 10 points per day in a year, basically.
Yeah.
Prodigal Son, Vow of Multitude. Sure. Those sound good. I'll buy them. Whatever, right? Selected card will be enhanced with a random type. That's probably good, right? We just upgrade a 5 and then they just get something good. All 5s get plus 5 points. Oh, but not a 15, so never mind.
Yeah, lame.
Cardsmith. We need you to get rid of some stuff for us. Get rid of the 8, and then maybe get rid of the king.
Okay.
We're down to 38 cards in our deck. Half of which are 5s, probably. Yeah, we still have a 9 and ace. Some 6s, some 9s to get rid of. But
Yeah,
we're getting
got
there.
a lot of 9s to get
We're
rid
getting
of.
pretty close to an even balance of 5s and jacks, or 5s and 10s, I mean.
Yeah.
And then we can gradually get only 5s at some point, I guess.
Yeah, 9 5s. Good.
Okay, so we gotta get rid of this. Okay, we want to upgrade actually something, right? Oh, if I discard this 5, I get an additional card in the crib. Is that good? Is it better to keep this or to discard for the extra card in the crib? Probably better to get the extra card, right?
Oh, you think?
Because it's probably going to be a 5, right? Like, or a 10, that the extra card we put in the crib.
It might. You can if you like. Are you going to draw the 3 also?
Yeah. I'm just thinking, so right now we have 10 15s or 8 15s. So if I draw, I want the number to be bigger than 8 or 10, hopefully, if my calculations were right.
Are you going to draw the 3 also?
Yeah. 10. Okay, so it was worth, I guess.
I guess, kind of.
Then we can upgrade this 5, right?
Okay.
What has it got now? Oh, it gives a 2x multiplier. That's really good. I like that. Okay, so now if we send this to crib, we have 8 15s. If we send this, we got 6. If we send this, we got 9. So that's better, right? So we send the 9 and the 5 to get 9 15s in total.
Sure.
Oops, almost clicked on draw again. Oh yeah, this jack. Oh no, he doesn't double because he just gives money when he's in crib. He only doubles if he's in the hand. Yeah, we get like a deck of all 5 with doublers. So like if we have like 5 5s in our hand, so we double it 5 times. So we're multiplying by 32, and then we just get whatever.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$2,304 just for the for the crib hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Increase unused hand. Sure. Why not? Give his hand plus 3 multiplier set matches the one chosen below. No. Discard counts. Up to 15. No. Not 15. All pairs of jacks get 3x knobbed space. Nah. Alright, that's Cardsmith. Ooh. And we didn't even get the destroy a card thing.
You can make cards emerald or steel.
Yeah, emerald gives a 2x multiplier, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Multiplies number of cards. No, we're gonna make the card deck small, so it's not gonna be many cards. So we make a 5 into emerald, I guess.
Yeah.
And we should actually cardsmith again because we have so much money.
Okay.
Dang, we still don't have to discard, but we can duplicate.
Yeah, duplicate one of your fancy 5s.
No, we can't actually. Oh, we can. Okay, yeah. The left one takes on. Yeah, so I take the 3 and then I duplicate. Oh, it takes the one on the left. Shit, the order matters. So I can change the jack into another fancy 5. To this 5, I guess, right? The left one takes a suit, rank, type, and bonus of the one on the right. So I think this is what we want, right?
You can make your 5 into an emerald 5, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to eventually get rid of jacks, like get rid of tens into fives
eventually
anyway.
get rid
right?
of them. Sure. Okay.
So here,
Sure.
it makes me faster. I get more fives.
Fine.
Okay. Multiplier. Draw the ace. Anything
Just
else?
an ordinary playing hard. Yeah.
Oh, here, this
Yeah, I'd
deck,
do that.
you get 10 points if you discard this.
Okay.
Yep, we got an extra 5 now. So we have 7 15s. This is 5 15s. 4. Wow.
What happens if you do the jack and the ace?
Oh, I didn't think of that. 4 15s. So we get 5 15s.
But you get a lot of. Right, but you get pairs and stuff.
Yeah, but pairs aren't worth that much, right?
Well, doesn't your multiplier add? Your emerald thing? Oh, just in the crib. Okay.
Yeah, if this card is in my main hand, it does this top thing, and if it's in my crib, it does that other thing.
But I guess throw that into the crib?
Throw 5 into the crib? Like this?
Because it's multiplied in the crib, right?
Yeah, but I get 4. Yeah, I guess that's worth it because so it's basically your double this, right? So you get 6, I guess, total 15s.
All right.
Okay, sure. I feel like we didn't do that good this round.
I mean, relatively speaking.
Actually, we did.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, because I was thinking like we were at 200, right? Before we did, and then I was like, well, we only have 4 rounds, so 200 times 4 is 800, which is way below our target. But then the crib happened. Yeah. Okay, we're good. So I can draw the 9. Anything else?
I mean, the king if you want.
Well, we keep the king, right? I'm drawing now, like not cribbing.
Yeah, I mean, you could get rid of the king just to see if you can get another 5. I guess is all I got.
No, I think.
But you could also, just.
Well, actually, I can see how many 5s I have in the deck. Oh yeah, I do have a decent number of 5s.
It's just all fucking. I mean, it's all.
Okay, yeah, so it might be worth.
Yeah.
We didn't get a 5. What the heck? Oh, but we did get a king back.
Yeah, and a 10.
Okay, so if we do this, that's 4 crib. What does this do? Oh, when it's discarded. Oh, should we discard this? That'll be risky because then we lose our only 5.
No, I would just throw the king in the 10.
Wait, what's this? This is if we get 5. This is 4. I mean, yeah, it's basically the same. But we definitely need to start getting rid of 10s. We have, I think we have too many 10s to our 5s.
All right.
We got a nibs.
Thank God.
And we need 200, which we
you
got.
also
so
get
won.
knobs because.
I can't even remember what is a nib and what is a knob, except it involves jacks somehow. Yeah, we get knobs.
You got nibs and knobs. Just not.
Can you space cover run? Sure, why not?
I don't have. Okay.
I mean, like these, the hexagonal ones don't take up a slot, so and we have infinite money, so sure,
gotcha.
why not? You know.
Okay.
Whereas the circle ones take up these slots, and the square ones take up these slots.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't care about that. Okay, so get rid of some cards, please. Add crib card bonus. Select the cards that crib bonus. Each crib bonus card cribs add one. I mean, that could be good. Rank promotion. Rank promotion. We can take the 9 to a 10.
Good, yeah.
Because we don't have any get rid of thingies.
Right.
So again, I want to maintain about $50 roughly. Remove. Okay, perfect. So let's remove
all the queens. There's so many queens.
Remove the 3 and the ace.
Okay. Tired of these ridiculous non-5s.
We don't have a removal. Doppelganger. Steal. I guess Doppelganger with the 5. Yeah, turn the 9 to a 5.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank God. I'm tired of these non-5s.
There you go. 22,
yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
There you go.
Right. That's what I want.
So if I send these, that's 16. And like the wording is a little confusing to me.
Double.
But but because the top one says +2, the bottom one says ×2, but they both multipliers. So that's confusing to me. But I think this is pretty good, right? 16. I don't know. Can we even do better than 16?
Yeah, because then I think you double.
We'll get 18.
Double.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So I think this is better. Yeah. So this is like ×4. So it's 32 plus 8, so 40, 15s and all basically. Sure. Let's just do this.
Don't do draw.
Yeah, I keep hovering by mistake.
I know. Makes me unhappy.
And then the crib has a jack of 5.
Oh my God, your
5,
crib is
and
gonna be like.
And the starter's a 5.
I don't even. The game is gonna explode.
Not even our best hand.
Yeah, whatever.
The pitch. The bubbles popping or whatever it is.
We don't. What is happening?
8,000 points. 9,000 points. New full hand. It's over 9,000. You know that meme? Trash can perk. I want that. I don't even know what it does, but I definitely want it. Helping hand, elite disarm. Skip 2 unchallenged rounds and disarm the elite challenge. Skip an unchallenged round and disarm the brute challenge. 8 to 9 to activate. Increase target score. Yeah, get rid of the elite, I guess. Well, I mean, what do you think?
Either one is fine, I think.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the problem with this. If we skip these rounds, we don't get money to buy removal from the shop. So we lose 2 opportunities to remove, basically, from the shop.
Right.
So maybe it's better to play,
hand?
and then actually play the rounds out. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Cast Fate's die when the crib is scored and receive 7x the value on the die. Cast Fate's die when the crib is scored. So let's say we roll a 6. So 6 times 7 is like 42, right? So it's extra 42 points, which is like almost nothing at this point. 42 points is a rounding error again. Let's receive +2. This might be good. Oh, let's receive +2 multiplier. Isn't that good? You just double your points every hand. I think this means every hand is ×2.
Okay, so you want to get rid of that last one?
No, because I think this is worth more than ×2, maybe. But I'm thinking getting rid of this guy. Face cards get +4.
Okay.
Am I doing the math wrong? What is the best? Yeah, okay. Get rid of, because we're gonna go for an all 5 decks at some point, right?
Okay.
And then I want to put this next to this guy because then we double that and then he gets +4, I guess, right? Because he clones this guy, has a chance to.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's start removing cards. No removal. Make copper. Or we can do rank promotion 9 to 10.
Might as well.
Where's the removal? What the heck? These guys are trolling me now.
Might as well clone an Emerald 5.
Yeah, I think so. Nice, finally removal. Or the ace and the jack, I guess?
Sure.
Right.
Sure. This is a normal hand.
So we got 20 15s. If I... What does this thing do? What is this? Each card in the crib with the crib bonus add 1 multiplier strength. If I do this, I get 14. If I do this, I get 14. If I do this, I get 12. So maybe I send these guys for 14?
Yeah, that seems probably the best. I don't know.
Oh, we did it. Win 25 coins in 1 round. Have 13 or more cards of the same rank in your deck. Okay. Yes, trash can increase the number of cards that you crush without you. Yes, yes! Get rid of all my cards. Oh, this is Jinx again. Trash can, hell yeah. Oops. Okay, so 10, the jack and the jack. Get rid of. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Yep, 10, 10, 10, get rid of, right?
Obs. I only want 5s.
Yeah. For sure the ace. King and queen, get rid of. Guess what? That'll do for now. What is this 6 doing here? Look at this guy.
I don't. That's embarrassing.
So you got 22. This guy I want to keep in the main. Oh, I can move in the crib for the 2x.
I mean, you can draw some cards if you don't want that 6. If you want to see what.
Yeah, I can draw this 5. Get that
Right,
card
right.
in the crib.
Yeah. Good.
So now
Yeah,
much better. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't even know what happens when you have 5 5s. Probably
Well, look, so these give 2x
Maybe you
within the
throw
crib
the
hand,
2
right?
5s.
Yeah, yeah. So I send
Yeah.
them here. So that's like 4 times 15, 60 plus, so 72 15s, right? We got 72 15s in our.
Let's do it. That better be a 5. Yeah. Yeah, this is normal.
See, it's a good thing I played this game with you. If I were playing this alone, like, if, you know, when I had to make a decision, right? Because Cribbish is in my list of games. I'm like, do I play this with Steph or do I play this with someone else, right? I'd be like, I wouldn't know, right? I'd say, oh yeah, this is all normal, right? This is how you play.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anything, and then
Right. Multiplier 9.25.
yeah, it's still going though.
Yeah. It's gonna be like dog whistle territory with the pitch by the time you get to the end. I'm so
18,000, 20,000 points.
Seems good. Oh.
Have 25 or fewer cards in your deck. Tend to win, yeah. Look at all these 5s. We can start buying 5s. But meh. Oh, this might be good actually. Like these guys, because you just keep discarding them. You just keep adding more cards to your crib.
Just add more. Yeah.
Get that guy in there. Replace a random rec with random. No, don't like that. Selected card will be enhanced with multipleness. Add 3 multiplier to set. Sure, why not, right? You just drink it, drink the potion onto some 5, some random 5.
Sure.
All sets get plus 49. Is 49 worth? Is this better than what we have here? It might be better than Master Secrets actually, right? Because if we have all 5s, then plus 5 for every card used as 15 means we're getting plus 15 points basically, right? Because 3 5s are used in 15. So this is giving plus 15 points for every 15 we make. But this is giving plus 49 for every 15 we make, right? If I understand correctly.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we put it here, and maybe it'll get duplicated, and it'll give like plus basically 100, plus 98 points for every 15 we make.
Yeah.
Increase hands remaining. Double reward for unused draws. Okay, so card smith. Let's get rid of some cards. I like the multiplier, so get rid of queen.
10 and the queen.
Maybe the normal 5.
All right.
Oh hell yeah! Get rid of the 6. Get rid of the jack.
Oh, thank God.
And I guess get rid of one of these normal 5s.
I'm so embarrassed by that 6.
Jack. Another normal 5. Hopefully I didn't get rid of too many 5s. I hope I didn't throw it off balance. Let's see. 16 cards in our deck. So how many jacks do we have? 1, 2. Wait, just show me full deck. 2, 3. We have 4 jacks basically, and everything else is 5s.
Yeah, you have 12 5s and 4 jacks.
In my Cribbish deck.
That's your deck.
that's the deck I play Cribbish with. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank God though that you have the sassy jack.
Yeah. And I can discard this guy for an extra card in my Cribbish.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
So send this to the crib hand, I guess. And then what?
Doves. Also that one, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I guess this is best. Look at all these emeralds. Like, just all over the fucking place. Just have a deck of all emerald 5s. That's all you need. Or like a deck of all, what's the copper, whatever it was? The one that says if you discard it, you draw a new one. If we have like 80 of those, then we'll have like 80 emerald 5s in our crib, right?
Right.
And then So 10,000 just for the main hand. 11,000 almost.
Okay. Good, good.
Now let's do the crib hand.
What happens here?
Well, I mean, we're already at 11k,
11.5
right?
multiplier.
Because this time we're at 22k now.
Right.
33k. $66k. 77k. There we go. Oh, and a little boost to the multiplier. Instead of 11x, it's 14x.
I think we passed the requirement.
38,000
Yeah.
points in one hand.
Not like in the game.
Yeah.
Just like in this hand.
Oh yeah, look, more cards. Why not, right? Bigger
Yeah,
hand.
good.
You can always use that. I don't know what this is, but for $7, sure. Increase all perf sure, whatever. And is this anything? Every prime rank card in the crib adds their rank. Oh, as a multiplier? That would be good if only... Well, 5 is prime. What? Okay, what do we get rid of if we get that? Because 5x crib sounds like really strong.
Yeah. Did you get rid of the straw man? We don't ever use anywhere near all our draws, right?
Sure, you're right. You're right. Do we duplicate this? What's there? I think 49 points. Yeah, I think 5x is more than 49 points, right?
Yeah,
so,
probably.
so we want the chaos to have a chance to duplicate the 5x.
Right. Yeah, good. I'm excited to see what this does.
Remove all the normal cards, I guess.
Yeah, I'm tired of the normal cards.
So 46 15s.
Right.
We can send these to the
So you
crib.
put the emerald ones in the crib.
So that's 4 times
Right.
this, so that's 48 plus like 50, 60 something. So we just send this in.
Yeah. Yeah, I just do that.
Wait. One of these is add card,
alright.
right? Yeah, that's.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that. We gotta discard this so we add the card to the crib.
Right. Right. Good. Now.
And then we send these to the crib, I guess.
Right.
We can't send 3 to the crib, right? That'd be nice, because then we have a like
No.
times 8 multiplier. Sometimes we do though. I forget what the rule is. Sometimes it's select like 2 or 3 to send to the crib or something like that.
Right.
But I don't know what.
But this time we'll just send those and see what happens.
I think I can make it count faster because it's taking too long to count. What do you think?
Oh yeah, well, this is annoying with all of its counting of the billion points.
See, now we tell count faster, AI. This is the truly first world problems, right? It's like I have too much money. Count it faster. I'm getting impatient. 30,000 for the main hand. Okay.
Good, but this one's even better, I think.
Yeah, now it is. Say 9,000, 100,000.
Yeah.
Look at
That's
these
good.
numbers falling off.
It's fine.
495,000 for the crib hand. Yeah. $12 elite reroll. Skip 200 from reroll the elite challenge. Clear. Guaranteed clearum serum. What is a clearum serum?
I guess you'll find out.
Get at least 15 15s. Good thing we were building a 15 deck.
Yep. Yeah.
Diamonds do not activate cards
That
for
one's like,
bonuses.
might as well just skip the 2 things and just win this game.
Really? Sure, okay, fine. No, because this re-rolls the elite challenge. What if it gets like, get at least 15 pairs or some shit like that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
we want that, right.
I'm thinking this
that.
one just to find out what the clearum serum
Yeah,
does.
find out what it is. Sounds good.
Because $12 is also starting to become rounding error at
We
this
forgot
point.
to use the potion on one of the 5s.
Oh shit, you're right.
What were we even doing? Only getting
Set that contain the 15. That sounds like us,
490,000.
right? That also contain a pair. Receive a plus. Yeah, that's
No.
because it's all fives.
Oh,
so
'cause
15s
it's
that
all
contain a
fives.
pair.
Okay.
What do we give up for this thing? 3. Okay, it's only a 3x, so
How
it's
about the-
not
How
as
about the
good as this
count thing?
We're just gonna count in our
We don't
heads.
need it for this one. Yeah, just count in our heads.
I'm just scared, like for the. I guess it's probably
It's just
fine.
all fives. It's all fives.
all right, fine.
It's all fives. Screw counting, get points.
What are we duplicating right now? +2. So this is better, right? Duplicate the +3.
Yeah.
But it's only for fives though. If we have a jack, then the +2 would be better. But I guess we're
It's
getting rid
all
of jacks.
fives. Your entire hand is fives.
Check off all.
Cardsmith
Oh,
and
that's
get
what
rid of
that
your
is.
stupid jack.
That's what the clearance. It's the get rid of the. Oh, we could just Worst case, we just drink the potion and then we don't have to get 15/15s.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Increase base score of knobs. Increase chance of epic reward. Permanently increase relic. Oh, one more. Oh, we didn't even have to sell the thing.
Wow. You want to do one more cardsmith?
Yeah.
Or however many more cardsmiths, whatever.
So get rid of 5. Keep these guys. Get rid of this jack. Yeah, I mean, 10 points is around
Yeah,
error at
who
this
cares
point.
about 10 bonus points?
Do we want to get rid of one more thing? Get rid of the jack, maybe? And truly have all fives?
Sure, yeah. Just fives, 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 fives. So many fives. Is our deck literally just fives now?
No, I think there's 1 or 2 jacks in there somewhere.
One jack left?
Yeah.
We don't need knobs because we don't have any jacks.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's more valuable to get rid of the last jack, basically, than to get an extra point for the knob or whatever it is. Yeah, there he is. Get rid of him. And then what about this guy? Each card in the crib with grass. No, multiplier is probably good. Although these multipliers are even better, right? So if we get rid of this one, we'll get this more often.
Right.
So get rid of these two guys.
Sure.
And yeah, I forgot. And this gets more powerful as we get rid of cards. So we could actually we can buy cards and then get rid of them to make this stronger.
Sure.
Like buy this 5 here.
I bet it's all fives.
Oh, we drew our entire deck. We don't have a starter anymore.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so it's into the crib. I guess the emeralds, right?
Pop some of those into the
3 of
crib,
them,
yeah.
In fact, then 3 of them to the.
Yeah, let's do that. Perfect.
Yeah, and then we can't even do this. Discard it because there's no more cards. In the
Only
discard.
send 2 because we don't have a starter card.
I don't understand, but I'll just do what you say.
Yeah.
We need to get more 5s in though, because we don't have a start card, and we have these things that say add cards to the crib. We reduce it too much.
Multiplier is 61 right now.
Well, it's still going up though. I said like, oh, but what if it's like 15 pairs? But I just because it's all 5, so we're getting all these pairs. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just all
But it was something like get 15 runs, then we'd really be screwed, I guess. Have a deck with only 1 rank in it. Yep, that's it. That's us.
Yeah.
Give me some 5s. Give plus multiplier to the main hand increments by +5 whenever cards add to deck. Yeah, we don't care. I guess spend a reroll because I'm hoping it'll reroll this thing and then we'll get some 5s up
sure,
here.
yeah.
Nope.
There's one.
Add 3. Yeah, sure. Let's get this guy.
Sounds good.
I think we need another 5. Should we buy this one? Yeah, I guess it's worth. And then we can throw it away.
Sure.
If ever we get something better. Oh, yeah, we can pour this drink on it.
Yeah, pour that thing on it. Okay. Let's do it.
We didn't get the normal 5. And our deck's empty again. So we can't even use these things,
Right.
like copper, that, you know, when it's add extra to the crib.
Right.
So we send these to the crib, I guess?
Yeah.
Also, you super carry this game, Steph, because you're the one who told me the best hand is all 5s. Like, as soon as I know that, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, so get rid of every card
Okay,
except 5.
ruin it.
Yeah. I like the animation of the numbers like falling off of this thing.
Yeah.
So 600,000 for the main hand. What about the crib hand? 55, 60 multiplier.
Even at its fastest, it's like, I'm still gonna wait a
100
while.
multiplier. 1 mil, 2 million,
1 million. Wow.
2.3 million points is our new
Pretty
crib hand.
impressive.
Cribbish.
You're 40.
Get 6 of a kind.
43,459% over the target.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, camouflage? Does it get... no. Increase wins. Increase base score of a run. Transfer your talk to capture 4 cards? I don't know what that means. Is that this thing? No, that's something else. What's Transmute Tonic? Anyways, reroll and try to get a 5. And a good
different
5.
5?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot we can also check... These also get rerolled, so if they have something like increased hand size, that might be good. Yeah, there you go. Bigger hand.
Perfect.
Guess we'll reroll again. Because it's almost the end, so we gotta spend all our money anyway.
Okay, one more time. Sounds good.
Oh, here, 5.
There's one.
Gives a bonus whenever used in a set. Oh yeah, that's perfect, right? These 10
Yeah,
muffins cards, this card.
definitely
Yes, I
get
get this
that.
one. And yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Our deck is still empty. We still don't have... Okay, whatever. Send 3 of these emeralds, right?
And like use a potion on one of your 5s.
Oh, right, right,
that
right.
weird
I forgot
potion,
about
right?
that. Yeah. So the card will be enhanced. Yeah, okay, perfect. So we want this guy. And then we send these guys to the crib, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll come back in half an hour when this is done counting up all our points.
Sounds good.
They really need a faster speed though, because like requirement 6,000. We got this without multipliers, so we got it. You know, like let's just go. We got it.
It doesn't. It's not used to people doing this.
Oh god, the multipliers on this. Look at it, like you see the rainbow, the 3MX and the 60 plus 64, the
Yeah.
plus 99 plus 100 plus 102 falling off of this. And all the pairs.
Like I'm going
And
as
the
fast
plush.
as I can. I don't know. Yeah, and a flush.
Oh, only 1.6 million this time? Dang. We're slacking off.
That's pathetic.
Yeah. Okay, final level, I guess. Base score run. Oh, why not? Bigger hand, why not, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Might as well. Let's see if we can get some more 5s in here. Here's a 5. No, I don't like the camouflage one. Here's another emerald. Buy that. And I guess buy a normal 5.
Sure.
Because we're not like we don't have enough cards in our deck basically. We always have an empty thingy. Draw pow.
Let's see if we can get
Actually,
15
let's reroll
15s.
one more. I want a 5. Give me a 5. If I re-roll, I only have $3, so I probably won't even be able to afford the 5.
You won't be able to buy a 5, so.
So we'll send these guys. Oh, I do have a card in my deck. I have 1 card in the deck, right? So that's what it's saying?
Yeah, so you can
which is the normal 5.
Something.
Yeah. Oh, but it doesn't actually work. I need 2 cards in my deck for this to work. Because what happens is I'll discard my 5, right? I'll draw this, and then I get 1 card in my crib, but we have no more cards. So we don't get anything in the crib, I guess. Well, let's do anything just to see. Yeah, okay, whatever. And send these to the... Oh, it's like 1 card for the crib? Well, there's 1 card in the discard, which is this.
Interesting.
And now I only send 1 card to the crib. So maybe that was bad overall, actually. Because I have a normal card in my crib instead of an emerald in my crib. But whatever. We'll probably get 15. And we'll probably get 8,000, so it's probably fine.
I feel like probably that will happen. Oh, you did it.
Well, yeah, but we need the 15-15s. We're only at 12. Ooh, are we gonna get it? Who knows? Okay, we got it.
If only we had the count to know how many we would actually get.
All these rainbow texts falling from the sky. $160 multiplier, so 2 million just for the hand, the main hand. Now we do the cribbage.
So did we meet the requirements, or?
I mean, we're still counting, so you know.
Okay, we'll find out.
There's something called a Sheffer-tone, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
It's a tone which sounds like it's increasing forever, like the pitch. 9 million. It's an optical illusion. We did it.
Yay.
We beat the whole game.
Hey, congratulations on your first victory. That's very optimistic of them.
Well, the achievement I just got said beat the game on casual difficulty. So I was like, oh, there's other difficulties?
No.
But yeah, we're gonna...
Thank you for playing.
Here, let me just play the Schaffer-tone, whatever it is called, like real quick, just so you can hear the audio illusion as this quits. Schaffer-tone illusion. Shepherd-tone, that's what it is. What? Was that an ad? Oh, that's an ad. Is he gonna talk or is he just gonna play the tone? I just want to hear the tone.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here, and today I released a brand new Vsauce. I was reminded of it this week by
just play me the fucking tone. I don't want this talking. Here, maybe this one.
Interesting. It doesn't sound like it's continually increasing to me.
You don't hear like each it's playing them in pairs, right? Like da 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 da, and each pair, the second one is higher than the first, right?
Yeah.
And then even when you loop it, like the last note, the first note is higher than the last note. Like, you know, is what I hear anyway.
It doesn't sound that way to me, interestingly.
Okay. But yeah, shepherd tone apparently is what it's called if you want to Google it and see if there's papers in psychology or whatever that, you know, explain how it works or whatever and why it might not work for some people. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Steph.
Yay.
Hooray. We got over 9 million points in our last hand. Something. Oh, I think she hung up. Okay. So let's see. Ending screen, interact, play. Thank you everyone for tuning in. That was Cribbish with Steph. Steph teaching us how to play Cribbage or Cribbish. A lot of fun. Regular schedule top left corner screen every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. That's about 3.5 hours ago in your time zone. We have the Steph Thursday stream where we play puzzle games, technology games, that sort of stuff with my co-host Stephanie. Every Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's about 5 hours ago in your time zone. We have the Soul Saturday stream where I play random games from my review queue. We got the Discord. Join the Discord for updates to the schedule and any announcements for off-schedule streams. Let's see. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow, Friday, we're playing Blood Typers, Rico Pico, Hideo Akuma, and Astria Rose. And then Saturday, we're playing Escape Memoir with Kit Vesper, so look forward to that. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the Cap Parade while I look for something to raid.